She says, I do join lives rather that cause her great anxiety. Sometimes she says she thinks it's a 6 hour difference too. So sometimes being on a live, you just need to be with somebody else. Like the first time I did a live, I did it with Don. So it was a little less pressure than having to do it on my own. And I prefer to do a live with someone than to do it on my own. I have done it on my own, but sometimes all that technical stuff behind the background, I just don't want to do it. Like, get the list ready and make sure the people are lined up and, having to deal with all the people in the comments like, oh, I was next and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's just easier for me to do it in a group. And I like the confirmation, like literally Alycia and I have read two people and we've been on the same page. The card she's picked has been exactly what I've seen, or the cards that I've picked have coincided with what she's saying. So sometimes it's a collective energy in that spirit of doing stuff with people. Like if you ever want to do a live, you can contact me and let me know that that's what you want to do, and we can do one together. Like I don't have any problem with that. Oh, Keena, you know what, Keena? Don't even be in the background talking junk. Talk about me too.
The drive by reader.
I'm not drive by gangster reader. Keena on the
Gangster reader.
gangster lane, gangster reader in the background. All right, so Miss Sherry, do you have any information for Nikki? That's who we're reading now. We've pretty much
I
given her full reading, but if you don't, then we can go to the next person.
do
Look, fix
not.
your face, Alycia is in the comments.
I just rolled in from the witchcraft fair and
How was it?
it was good. I just bought a new deck of tarot.
Oh,
Ooh,
what is it?
what is that?
It's a new deck of tarot.
What is it
And
called?
I haven't even opened it
It
yet.
says Dreams of Gala.
Gala. Gaia. Gaia.
Gaia.
Gaia. So I haven't even opened it yet. It's still in this beautiful package. I paid way too much for it, but I'm
They look
excited.
pretty.
The lady showed me the pictures, and I was like, "All right, it's mine." It was the only one there, so I'm pretty excited about it. I got to go
Abigail, you
in.
are on the list.
Can you need to buy mullets. Is that your name? Mullet? Mullet?
Um, exactly. Mullet Sharon, I hope that you are not caught coming to ask people for readings, because I do want you to know we are collecting the names of the people who are coming in asking for readings, and you will be dealt with spiritually. Like, I am not going to keep allowing you to come on my page and act like that. So I wish you nothing but the worst this week. Like, I hope the retrograde kicks your ass. Like, do not come on my page and do that to people. But Don, who usually goes live with me, he wants to know, Nikki, did you have is there some brother issues? Like, is there some issues with your brother? Or have you lost one of your brothers? Because Don got some serious brother energy. Hi, Miss Janet.
Whoa, these are beautiful.
Let's see. Ooh. Ooh.
Hold on, I must have hit
Look.
something because I can't see you guys. There we go.
Oh, those are pretty. Oh, I like that.
Oh.
So is it the traditional, is it oracle? Is it traditional like,
It's tarot.
oh, those are pretty. I like those.
She said her brother's best friend just passed and he was like a brother.
Okay. So Don was getting some serious brother energy, like a loss of a brother. I'm not getting anything from a deceased relative as I tap into your energy. I don't know if anybody else is, but I wasn't getting any kind. But I did get a male energy who was standing behind you, supporting you. So it could be that, like it was a father figure. Like, did he think that he was your big brother, or
That's
did
what
he
she
feel
said.
like
She said he was just like a brother.
So does it feel like he would be like that big brother, like that fatherly energy, like he's standing behind you whispering? I got that male strong energy of somebody saying you could do it, you can move forward and wanting to propel you forward. So maybe that's who the male energy was that I got. And they're giving me goosebumps. So maybe it wasn't a father, maybe it was a brother, but I did get a strong male energy standing behind you, whispering in your ear over and over and over again, you could do it, move forward, you could do it, you could do it. So I do feel like this person is trying to contact you or is trying to um hmm. Have you received from this person? Because I think you said something about being a medium. Have you talked to this person since they passed over? Because I do get that they're trying to um
She said
okay.
she
She said she okay. So yes, that is what he's doing. That's what that energy is. Okay, that's what I got. Okay, that makes so much sense. Like I love that you are telling me that. All right, Kina, who's next? Pam, are you still in the comments? Because I owe Pam a reading, and if she wants it now, we could do it. If not, then I can still do your personal one. Yes, he must be the one that's connecting with you, Miss Nikki. So go ahead and lean into that and continue to, just ask him, like, is there a message for me? Is there anything you want me to know? Or just kind of talk out loud. I talk out loud to my people, like when my grandmother goes, "What is it that you want, Granny?"
We're
Don't tell me
live.
something I already know. Like, just tell me what you want.
We're live. So
Hi, Sherry's
TikTok
TikTok.
world.
look at Terry
Terry
T.
T, don't even come on here telling me you passed. I already knew you passed.
Hey, we already knew
I
you
sent
passed
out the
it.
message. Listen, I had a 5 a.m. alarm where I went into our chat and was like, send Terry T positive vibes, give Terry T his send him positive vibes and well wishes. We all sent you
But
positive
I
vibes,
did.
we all sent you well wishes, and we knew you were gonna pass it. We were just waiting on you to tell us that you passed it. Oh, he said he's tired from the whole thing and he wanted to share the news. We already knew you were going to pass it, Terry T. And now I hear promotion, promotion, promotion. Like the word promotion is just flashing like that. And it may not be within the place that you are now. Um, okay. Um, um, it may not be where you are, but definitely advancement. Like you're going to go next level. You're so next level right now. So beyond. Like I hear the word manager. I hear the word team lead. I see you making the decisions, making the schedules, like you being that person. I don't know if that's what you want to do. If you want to get out of the patient part of it and get more into the behind the scenes forward and getting a lot of advancement. Terry T energy be so lively.
I see you getting us lunch.
Where did Terry T say he was? He's East Coast, I think it is. Is that what it is? Um. Oh wait, she said. Wait, Nikki said that they haven't even had the funeral yet. But that's
He
okay.
passed.
Oh, they
Yep.
have. Well, what is this about not even had the funeral yet? Or
It
they
must have
had
been real
not?
soon.
Oh,
He just passed. She said he just passed.
oh. Then he's definitely trying to reach you. He's definitely trying to move you forward. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Miss Linda. Everybody saying congratulations to you, Terry T. We knew you could do it. We knew that you were like literally Spirit is saying, I don't even know what he was worried about. Like he literally
Yeah.
got it done. But I do feel like you got it. You you took a different approach to the way that you were studying or the way that you did the test. So I do think that whatever information you received or from our giving you a reading, you applied that and you took a different approach. So good job. We're excited for you. Oh, she said it was 2 weeks Friday that this person has just been gone. Okay,
Yeah.
so definitely trying to reach out to you. Like there's a strong bond between you two, and this person really does want you to move forward. Like I feel like they were your encouragement in life, and you weren't moving forward as fast as you could have. Oh, Don said, thanks for confirming about the brother. Um, because the energy was just so strong. So that's good. All right. So our next person is Denise Throckmorton. Will I come into a lot of money and become debt free?
If we could read lotto numbers, don't you think we would do it for ourselves?
So Denise, what are you doing to be debt free?
Exactly. Are you paying your bills?
And I'm thinking like if you're doing all the steps that you're supposed to do, I'm hearing 12 to 18 months.
Is Denise going to come into a lot of money and become debt free? No, they're showing me the sweat of your brow. Like they literally put sweat on the brow and said that yours will be you earning it. Like you're thinking like a lottery win or just an explosive amount of money. No, you're literally going to work for it, but you are going to like I do see abundance. I do see money coming. So don't think that because it's not going to be a windfall that you're not going to be okay. Your financial future is going to increase and get better, but not in the way that you're saying it. And don't take the pendulum as the final end all be all. You could still play the lottery and win something. You could still there still could be a chance that you could win. But based on the way I asked the question exactly the way that you said it, and both Alycia and I got a no on just a lot of money coming in. But they did give me that Eight of Pentacles, which is that working.
Yeah.
Get the sweat of your bra, like literally, that's what I heard. The sweat, like sweat coming on your bra from you working hard and you continuing to do whatever it is that you do in order to make money and to save money. They're showing me that you need, like they're showing me the Two of Pentacles, which is balancing your resources, which is making wise decisions. Like, are you aware of what's going out versus what's coming in? Are you balancing that? Are you being more aware and saving a little bit more, preparing for a rainy day? Having a different mindset, not so much of a consumption mindset, but of a future forward. This is how I want to live. This is what I want to do. I've declined several trips. Like people have been like, "Oh, you want to go here?" But no, that's just not financially where I am. Or even if I could make it happen financially, do I want to put myself in that bind and keep trying to dig myself out, or do I want to take that money and save it and do something else? I'm making decisions to decide. You know what? Maybe I will save this money instead of spending this money. Maybe I won't go to this concert, or maybe I won't go out to dinner, or maybe I won't do this. Just being aware of what you're doing with your finances. So I do get that you will get abundance, but I don't get that it'll just be like a windfall of money that'll fall into your lap. Alycia, did you have anything else?
Yeah, yeah, Miss Denise. It, I mean, I think we all go through that in a part of our lives. Even though my daughter is grown, I had to come through the fact of we eat out too much. So I did pull a card for you. It's an oracle card, basically a radical rebirth. So when I see this card, you have to change your mindset. You know, to get out of debt, you have to change your mindset. It has to be a rebirth of your thinking. Sometimes we think we have that $5 for Starbucks. We have that uh, $15 for Chick-fil-A. You have to change your mindset. Sometimes we want to say, you know what? For example, let me tell you about my daughter. She's 22. She has a job as a nurse. Guess what phrase I have been hearing at 3 different Targets this whole weekend? I work every day. And sometimes we think because we work every day, we can just pick up what's off the shelf. So you're gonna have a radical rebirth of your thinking. How are you thinking? How is your money going out? How is it coming in? Do you need something part time so you can get some things paid off a little faster? So you may have to quit saying, "Hey, I work all the time. Let me, go into the
I
store and
deserve this. Let me
I
treat
deserve this.
myself. That's how we
I'm gonna
say it.
treat myself." Because let me tell you, it's a bakery down the street, and she got this apple cobbler,
Make it.
and I feel like I gotta treat myself to that apple
Listen,
cobbler.
this hair is not cheap, honey. Do you know how many? Listen, I could have a whole wall of hair. Listen, but you know what I decided? Sheri, I'm just waiting on Sheri to give me her hair. Basically, just when she have one of those, one of them moments where she like, you know what, I just want to look, and she shave it all off. Just go ahead and put that in a bundle and hand it to me, and then I'm gonna go ahead and have that made into a wig. Like hair is my thing. Food is my thing. The spirit speaks to me in food. Like Angie, it's like eating a hamburger from blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Spirit speaks to me in food. Sometimes you have to be aware of what's coming in and what's going out. Sheri, did you have anything for Miss Denise?
I
And Miss
do.
Denise not here because she's not even responding.
If she's not responding, I'm not wasting my energy because I spent a lot of energy in a store today because there was anyways, there was a spirit in the store that wouldn't leave me alone, and I don't go to that particular store, and I didn't realize when we went to go get ice cream that it was attached to that particular store. And Meg was like, "Do you want to leave?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I have to tell the guy to go away." But it took a lot of energy. So if she ain't here, I'm not gonna tell her what I have.
I don't see her commenting, so we're gonna move on. And don't come back later, Denise, talking about I was here. But I'm just saying. Who's next, Keena? A general reading for Charlotte.
Gotcha, Miss. Oh, Denise,
Oh,
there you
she's here.
are.
Here she goes.
Okay, Denise, I got something for
Wait,
you.
let's go back to Denise, Keena.
Okay, so what I got was, and the same thing that Angie said, I didn't even pull a card. I heard, and I didn't see the thing that where you said, are you going to come into a lot of money? I heard that it's going to take you a lot of hard work. You got to do the right things, and it's going to take you 12 to 18 months. But you got to buckle down. And the funny thing is, I heard stop going to Starbucks. And which is what Alycia said. And then, Alycia got to make that apple cobbler by yourself, girl. I'll tell you. So I get like don't deprive yourself of those once in a while treating yourself to things, but you I'm hearing that you have to watch what you're doing. And just out of personal experience, I did a cash budget, and I'm trying to get back to a cash budget. And when I did a cash budget, I got myself out of $20,000 worth of debt in 1 year. And my friend Rebecca is like, she would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I have $10 for lunch today, and that's my limit." So it was things like that that I made sure, like, I only brought X amount of money with me cash that day, and that was it. So those are things that it's going to be by the sweat of your brow, just what Angie said.
Hello, Rachel from Ireland. We see you, and I think Keena added you to the list. Because she keeps posting her comment.
The list is scrolling, and I didn't see her name.
Darl's Chickens. Is it Darl's? Is it chickens? That is chickens.
First of all, from
Keena's is my journey. That's I think Darl's asked about.
Hello? That's Mike. That's Mike.
Is that what he is? Oh shit.
He come on here with like 3 different personalities. That's
well,
Mike.
See, no, she said something about her
Sybil.
No, the girl's chicken said my granddad said he saw ghosts from the. Oh, you know what?
That's Mike.
That's Mike, and I didn't even read the guy's name, and I knew it was Mike.
It's Mike.
It's Mike.
Just like Peter Parker, he come on here with like different names all the time.
Nikki says not to butt in, but I got nature for grounding and peace for your own intuition. Is that for Denise? Is that what you're saying, Miss Nikki? That Denise needs to go out in nature for grounding and peace for her own intuition. I think that's what she's saying.
And we're ladies, not girls. I take offense to that, and I don't know why I take offense to that. I'm not a little girl. I'm a lady. I'm a woman. That's just me. I'm a grown ass woman.
Like a grown ass.
Look, I bet Louis' ears is on fire right now. Like, what they keep saying? Okay, before we get, because we're done with Denise, we've already done her. Um, how was the event that
It
you went to? It
was
was a witches. What was it
so
called?
fucking busy this year. It took us 45 minutes. We stood in line to get in. 45 minutes out in the heat. I felt like I was going to pass out. I'm glad I wore shorts and a tank top. Inside was really crowded this year as opposed to last year.
Where
But it
was
was
it at?
good. It was in Glendale at the Civic Center in Glendale.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it was good. I saw quite a few people that I knew. Yeah, because my community, and there was a lot of good things. Meg White, Meg, her and I went to her house, and we went together. So it was really nice to see her. I haven't actually seen her in the flesh in about a year.
I haven't
And
seen her in a good little minute either.
yeah, so it was nice. And we're talking about doing a booth together in December, actually. So we're going to work on that. And but got to see a lot of good things. I bought incense, I bought the tarot deck, and I bought these really dope earrings. I can't wait to wear next week.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
So it was good. I wish it wasn't um as hot while we were standing outside. Went last year, but I didn't know it was the
So is
time
it
of
kind
year.
of like the psychic fair or what? Like, is it people selling their
Or
services or?
yeah, okay. So the psychic, there were
Oh,
tarot
Don said
readings.
he went last year. He didn't know it was happening again this year.
Yeah, so the tarot readers, there were tarot readers outside, and there was a tarot reader that I had actually met in one of Tina's classes. And that woman, she had a line, but she stopped in the middle of her reading, jumped out and gave me a hug. I liked her. She called me out one time in class for being a witch. And anyways, she had a huge line. The incense place had a huge line. It was busy. It was busy. And if y'all got crafts and stuff, and you want to do that, I would suggest, looking into it next year. But there was a lot of crafts, a lot of art, a lot of, and you know what? They didn't have tea. There was nobody there selling fucking tea. Selling tea.
I ain't gonna look at you like that because I'm just saying. I'm just
Clue.
ready to put in my second order for my next set of tea because
I
I'm
know,
like,
I got a second order from Lewis, and I'm actually slacking, and I got to get it done today because he's already
well,
paid me.
go ahead and receive what information I need. I haven't finished my first two yet, but I feel like I will be ready, sometime this month for another cup
And
of
then
it.
we
So
were talking about doing some pop-up events, Megan and I, and getting that
look,
sign.
Pam said she ready for her tea. Everybody ready.
Everybody
But
ready?
listen, Don said that's a sign. Earth is calling you, Sheri.
I
Or
know.
Earth calling Sheri. I mean,
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Look at Alicia's face, girl. Fix your face, Alycia.
we're just saying, get out there and do it. You probably would have made money hand over fist. But
I
okay, so this is what because this is something that I guess just popped in my mind. Had you been there, would you just have your teas
yeah.
out
So
and then you have to mix it on site? Like, oh, okay, this person sent their one tea. What do you want it for? Then you have to receive and then mix it at
yeah,
right
Megan
then,
and I
or would
were.
you have some general base
I
teas
think I
ready
would
and then
do
you
that.
add to it? Okay.
I think that's what I would do. I think that I would just have some base, like one's done, some for sleeping, some for meditation, some for detoxification. I think I would just have those ready. And then if somebody wanted a custom blend, then I would have business cards and set a consultation with them and do it that way. And then Megan said I was undercharging for all the stuff that I'm putting in my boxes. Just Leisha.
What did Lewis say when he sent you his? He felt like he should have paid you this amount when you charge this amount. And I even asked you. They also are like, and I get it because I go back and forth about the readings. Like, I literally don't want to charge people a lot for the readings because as a person who's been on the other side wanting that info, and then the reading being just a lot, like, oh my gosh, this is how much they're charging for a reading, and thinking, well, what if I pay all this money for a reading and it's not good? Or what if I pay all this money for, a tea and it's not good? So I get that, that kind of how do I set that baseline? And so I am working with my spirit guides on that. Like, look,
I'm covering up
how can
Alicia's
I make
face.
this where it feels comfortable for me?
Right.
What'd you say?
Right. I'm covering up Alicia's face.
Oh,
She's giving me the death stare.
the Diddy stare. Like, you gonna do it or you not gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
Honey, I was knocked out.
Listen,
then-
if you got problems sleeping, literally tell her that you got problems sleeping. And look, it's like as soon as I take it, it's like somebody go boom and punch me in the face, and I'll be like,
So
good
my
night.
question
Like,
is,
do not
are you
pass
getting
go.
more? Are
Good
you getting
night.
more downloads? Are you getting more information? I mean, that's the other part of it. It's I'm
I
glad
think mine is building. I'm not consistent with taking it for one. So that's one of my issues is that I'm not consistent with drinking it as like every single day. Like I want to take my raspberry in the morning and my blue lotus at night. So I want to get more consistent with doing that. So I'm so inconsistent. I usually mix the two together at night and just drink it and literally be so sleepy in like 5 minutes, like literally just knocked out. If you're having trouble sleeping, you will be knocked out. But I do feel like I'm rested. And I think for me, I feel like it's a process. We have to get you rested for you to receive more. Like you're so wound up, you're not getting a good night's sleep. And so now we're giving you a good night's sleep. And so now you can be more open. So I feel like it's all building on each other. Like it's like, okay, this is what you needed. We told Sheri what you needed. You have it. Now we're just going to let that release gently for you where you
she
can.
kept saying, well, did you remember the dream? And I'm like, but I was
So
like,
it might be that you
it
just
was
need to
such,
get that rest that body, that mind, and then everything else will flow. So I think it's going to eventually come in. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all want some tea, Sheri got some
it
good
was
tea.
such a good night's sleep. Like I was like, but I don't remember having that type of sleep for so long. You know, out of
Tina,
being,
don't be in the background if you're not going to come on live and tell us what it is because ain't nobody trying to. Keena backseat pimping in the back doing reads and giving us insight.
Like I've been
Pam
making
says she definitely feels more rested too.
So I've been trying this blend. This is like for detoxification for kidneys. So for people that take allergy medication, your allergy medication is really harsh on your kidneys. So I've got this going to see for myself because I get allergy shots and I take allergy medications. So
I just bought me some more honey to sweeten mine with. I just dropped that honey in there, bloop, and a little bit of lemon and let it go. And Keena said I was talking about needing to be rested. Like I literally feel rested. Like my tea definitely gives me the rest that I need. So I do like that. Fatima Dion, don't come in here doing that. Like this, Keena, write that name down. Keena, we're making a nice little list for you, Sheri, so we can go ahead and give that list to the people who like Fatima, you are rude. Do not come in here on somebody's live and do that.
We're gonna put all y'all names on the bay leaf and we're gonna let Sheri handle you.
So I got a phone call today, and so my friend got into a car accident, and she actually called me and she said, "Did you put a hex on me a couple years ago?" And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "When I had to fire you, did you do something to me?" She goes, "Because my life has been shit since I fired you 2 years ago. Did you do it inadvertently?" And I was like, "Well, if I did it inadvertently, then I wouldn't know that I did it." I said, "Has your life really been shitty since you fired me?" She goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well,
Hey, this is your old employer or an old friend who just kind of
my friend." And then she became my boss, and then she had to fire me for something that I did.
okay.
I take ownership of what I did. And then now we were co-workers, and she just got rear-ended. And like a couple weeks ago, we were just praying for her grandson who got into a really bad car accident, Nathan. Remember? We put the energy out for Nathan, and she just got rear-ended and broke her C7 in her neck like Friday night. So she actually contacted me and said, "Did you inadvertently put a hex on me?" And I'm like,
I mean,
We're
could it just be you knowing that you didn't handle, like, not you, but her knowing that she didn't handle things correctly, and she's thinking that this is, you, or this is her, feeling guilty for how things ended, and it has nothing to do with you. You like living your best life, not even thinking about her,
well,
not even having anything to
here's
do with her, and she thinks that you're trying to harm her, and you're like, I could care less.
here's the thing is myself, I protect myself. So if somebody comes at me and harms me and it inadvertently goes out to the universe, I don't have control over that. And that was something that I learned from my mentor, that she was like, oh my gosh, words are spells. And if you put a protection over yourself and somebody like harms you, does it affect
And
them?
that's exactly what I do. That's what I do. I put that protection out there, like literally before all day, because I had to work last night at my other job. The whole night I was calling in my guides, my angels, my ancestors, my higher self, all those who are coming to help me. But I also called in healing for everybody that we read. I said, let every reading provide a sense of healing, provide a sense of forward movement, help them to be on their highest and greatest good. But I also put a protection around all of us and my family and whatever. And I say, send that energy back to them in the light that they were sending it to me. So you may have thought you were doing harm. It didn't even touch me, but it came back to you in the light that you were sending it to me. So no, I didn't do anything to you. You did it to yourself. You sent that
Yeah.
negativity to me, and it bounced back to you and splatted on you. And Don and Janet both are saying it sounds like it's her guilty conscience, like she's feeling like she did something wrong,
Yeah.
and that's
So
just her having to deal with it.
she goes, well, were you mad at me? Were you angry at me? And I'm like, I wasn't mad or angry, but she's the one who cut off contact with me. She was the one who stopped talking to me. She was the one who did all of that disconnecting with me. While I was the one that was homeless, while my son was homeless and in a shelter also, which she didn't know about. She didn't know anything that was going on for 2 years. So, you know,
Keep on living your best life. Look at you on the rise, and her like not. You didn't even have to do anything. All
nope.
of you that are in the comments, if you want a reading, you have to tell us general or specific, and Kina will let you know. If you're just saying hi, that's one thing, but if you actually want a reading, then you have to say general or specific, and don't type the word specific. Type your specific question, and then Kina will let you know if you're on the list. So who's next,
Hello,
Kina?
Swati and
That Elaine Tate, I think, is from your page.
yeah, and so
Sheri.
is Swati.
Okay.
Don't bite me, you. It's my
So
cat.
Alycia, Ashley, girl, Alycia, Ashley, Ashwood.
Relationship, my life, please. Okay. General reading on my relationship and life, please, and thank you. General reading on life and relationship.
When I read relationship, I got a darkness and a door being open, but you holding onto the handle, wondering if you should close the door and leave this person on the outside. Like I literally see like you standing in the door, holding onto the handle and wondering, should I allow this person to walk back in and come back, or should I just walk away and allow this person to move on? So I get that you're trying to make a decision on what to do with the relationship, and it's in the darkness, so there's a sadness or there's a heaviness to it, or there's something being done in the secrecy. Are you Did you meet somebody and you're considering, okay, so I feel like you met somebody and you're thinking about moving forward with this person, and your anticipation or your eagerness to be with this person is highlighting all the things that you don't like about your current person. Like they've always been there, but now that you have somebody else who you are considering, you're now thinking about all the things that have already bothered you, and this is your pro con list, and all of these cons are coming up, where in the past you would have been like, oh, okay, it is whatever. But now that you possibly have somebody that you're kind of sort of interested in, that you looked at half like he might be a good time, you are now thinking that maybe you should close the door on this other relationship. So that's what I'm getting about the relationship. You guys can go ahead.
So I get an oracle card for you, which is Gang Sarah. She's out of the West Tribes of Africa, and it says resistance. So, and it could be resistance to a lot, but I'm getting the resistance of communication. So, is it communication with yourself or this other person that Angie is seeing that you either trying to close the door on, open the door, or considering? So, I'm getting a lot of resistance. And the resistance that Spirit is telling me is about communication and being honest either about the situation or the relationship.
Who is Millie? Millie, you need to go.
She is another troll.
Okay. Millie's in trouble. Millie's in trouble. Okay. Millie, you're so silly. You have no idea what's coming for you. Okay, so I pulled an oracle card that says Secret Seance, and it's talking about the spirit world and messages and assistance and memories. And what I'm also getting at about it is like that not everything is coming out, that there is deception, there is stuff that is being hidden, that not everything is coming to the surface that should be coming to the surface, that in your romantic relationship, you're not being honest with yourself on what you truly want, or to the person or persons, because I think there's more than one person involved in this. And you're not being honest with everyone involved on what you truly want. So until you figure out what you want, I think you know what I'm talking about.
She said, yes, that's true. So I'm assuming that it's like her, like what we're saying, like she's agreeing with what we're saying.
Yeah,
but she said it's communication. Is that what we were saying? She doesn't communicate.
That's what I was saying. I said the resistance, that Spirit was telling me the resistance is coming in, and it has to do with the communication that she has with either the person that she's trying to push out or bring in, or the person she's liking. That it's the communication. And when Sheri Berry was like, "You have to be honest what you want," I know what she wants. She wants that Ten of Pentacles.
Right, and so sometimes people,
the abundance. She wants the family. She wants the abundance. She wants the whole kit and caboodle.
But sometimes we stay with that person because we don't want to be alone, or he's okay, like, kind of. But in the grand scheme of it, think about it like this. You're holding on to this relationship that you're not happy in, and the person that you want could be waiting on you to end this relationship, or could be trying to get, like, it's a decision that you have to make. But I feel like you already know that, because I feel like when people come on here and ask relationship questions, there's something that is happening that you are not okay with. You're getting a feeling, you're getting something that isn't right, and you're coming on here to get confirmation, or you're coming on here to see, oh, am I totally crazy? Because I've had people who've thought that their spouse was cheating, and it has been nothing like that. It's like, nope, that's not what it is. People like your spouse, but your spouse isn't reciprocate. So I have had that. But usually when you come in for relationship reading, it's because you already have that intuition, that gut feeling, that lady, you know what I'm saying, that guidance that is telling you something isn't right. Am I not happy? And again, I have to reiterate this over and over and over again. It doesn't have to be a vivid dream. It doesn't have to be a loud voice. Sometimes it's just, I'm not happy. And that's your spirit telling you to move on, to let go, that you don't want to be in this relationship. You can try to work it out if that's what you want to do. But sometimes it's just as simple as, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't want to be here, and I don't want to be there. And you move on. It's not to say that this person is a bad person. It's just that you two aren't compatible. You don't have to make something stick because you two met each other and started dating. You can move on and just be like, this doesn't work. I've met numerous people and been like, you know what, this just isn't working for me.
And
that's why it's called dating.
I get the feeling
IGP.
that somebody has outgrown, like you're at a different place in your life, that you may have met him at one time in your life and you've done some work, or you're at a different level and that
Did you
person
see
is
that she
at
said
the
this is
same
her son's
level.
father?
Yeah, she says, I'm
Okay.
going through this with my boy's father. And I'm getting that, it's
You
I'm
still don't have
just
to have the
hearing the
drama.
word, I'm just hearing the word outgrow, that you've outgrown that relationship, but it might be comfortable to stay.
And sometimes when we become parents, sometimes we mature. I have to protect my family. I have to be a parent. And so we grow, but the other person doesn't. Or sometimes you just outgrow a relationship. You don't have to stay forever. You can still do parenting with your son's father and not want to be with that person. You don't have to stay. But I feel like he knows the exact words to say to get you to come back. Like they're showing me that scene from what is her name? Frick. Not Christine Milian, the other one, that was with Nelly. Murder Inc. chick,
Ashanti.
Ashanti. So she had the song where it was the Biggie Smalls beat, foolish.
Foolish.
Okay. So every time she got ready to leave, he would say exactly what she needed to say. Like she'd unpacked her bag, she walking out the door, he come to the door, he just look at her, he just whisper in her ear, she's dropping her bag, he's taking it back to the room. He knows exactly what to say. He knows how to play on your not necessarily insecurities, but he knows what you need to hear in order to make you fall back in lust with him or see it from a different way. But this is where you have to decide, is it my happiness or his happiness? Or is there a happy medium where we just co-parent and we each find somebody different? So that's what you have to decide. That's where you have to go. Is it best? Like, listen, by the time my mom and dad got divorced, I was so ready for them to be divorced. Like, listen, this ain't working out for none of us. None of us happy about all this arguing and fussing and fighting. Y'all just need, look, divorce. Like, oh, let's
And
sometimes it's better to just end it and more peaceful for the child if you co-parent from different households. But then again, only you know what's going on in your relationship. Only you know why you're with that person. So only you know why you should stay or go. I'm telling you what I saw. I saw the door. I saw you holding onto the door and you trying to decide whether you are going to close the door on him and leave him outside or whether you're going to let him walk back into your life. But it's your decision to make.
and Ashley, do not feel bad. We are three women. We all understand how it is to be in love with a third leg instead of using your head to
With
make
big hands. Be in love with big hands.
be in love with big hands. We get that. But soon you have to know it's you and your child. And when, sometimes I feel like once the pants come up and stay buckled, decisions become a lot clearer. But we've all been in love with that third leg. All of us.
What they call it, dickmatized. Dickmatized. You have been dickmatized. Don't do it. Now you have to know
Oh,
the
look.
symptoms. Look, I feel like when he walk in the room, it just jumped. Like, hello, here he come, here he come, here he come.
And it's Grace
So I'm just saying.
season two. Ashley, run, girl. Oh, buddy.
I'm just saying. I feel like it be jumping when he come in the room, and you like, oh, but just one more time, and then I'll think about it. What Sinclair, what Maxine say on there? Have sex with him one more time, and then it'll all be clear. And if it doesn't become clear, then you have 6 months. That you know. I'm just,
We've
I'm
all
just
been in.
saying. She said, yes, that's all true. That's what I'm just saying. Third leg. That's what she said. You're in love with the third leg. So are you in love with him here, or are you in love with him here? That's all I'm just trying to
Because
say.
all comprehensive thought go out the window. All of it.
Especially if he's good at it. I'm just saying. Just saying. Sheri, do you have anything to add? Sheri, like, I ain't even saying not a goddamn thing. I'm not getting in that discussion because no, thank you.
Woo!
Guilty.
person. I feel like you've either met somebody or you're about to meet somebody who will give you the love and affection that you want, who
That
will
you
be a nice
deserve.
father figure to your husband, to your son.
Deserve.
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 And that you're seeking. Like sometimes people do the bare minimum and we think, oh, okay, then we're all excited about them doing the bare minimum. Like when people be like, oh, I take care of my kids. Well, you don't get a special accolade for that. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't get an accolade for doing something that you're supposed to do. I mean, like, did you build him a Death Star or something out of Legos, and then that's something above and beyond, or did you just like pick him up and drop him off at school? That's what you're supposed to do. I don't get accolades for having to pay, tuition and get haircuts and buy food. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm his mom. That's not above and beyond. That's the bare minimum. And sometimes we get caught up in the bare minimum thinking that's all that we deserve. We deserve exactly what we're giving out. You go above and beyond. You seem to be a person that you know what he likes for dinner. You know what he likes for lunch. You know when he is in a mood. You know when he needs space. You know when you need to walk away. And he doesn't give you the same courtesy. Like it's his way or no way, or it's his or he knows how to whine, or he knows how to get you to do whatever it is he wants to do by how he says it, how he presents it to you. Let me get her some flowers and make her feel better. Let me pop and make her feel better. Like whatever it is that makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So, and when I say pop, I didn't mean like pop, I meant like pop.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna kiss that left side of the neck.
Whisper in your ear in that deep voice. Whisper in that ear while you wash the dishes in that deep voice, and you like, okay, I'm on my phone. I'm just saying.
Are we talking like Barry White deep?
A nice deep, whatever your level of deepness is. Sometimes I like it. Sometimes I have met people who's a little bit too deep, but it just depends on what your level of deepness is in all areas. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Listen, Affirm said, oh, Angie, you talking to me. That's all I'm just saying. That whisper in that ear. Listen, it's something about a grown man, not a young boy, a grown man coming up behind you, whispering in your ear. It's something about a grown ass man coming up behind you, putting his arms around you and whispering in your ear. That's all I'm saying. That changes a lot of the situation. I don't even remember what I'm mad about. And then, listen, and don't come in with some food. Don't come in with some food like I'm mad about it. You don't went and got my favorite food, and I'm just like, well, I'm mad about it, and I'm gonna be mad while I'm eating this food.
Don't tell them the secret, Angie.
I'm just saying.
And Affirm said,
I hope y'all read the comments because it's going down in the comments, people.
Oh Lord.
Woo, okay, who's next? Tina? We be going off on a tangent. Like we done went into our listen. This about to be
We're gonna get
one of those NC-17 next.
Yeah. Your work likes me.
Street, is that what it's supposed to be? Street?
I have a feeling this guy at my work likes me. It is 2021, honey.
Why don't you ask him?
Just ask him. Say, how about this? What you doing Friday night? Let's go to the movie.
You know what? I understand what she's saying because there are people at work who I know who like me and they don't say anything at my second job. Like they are kind of like they make an effort to come by and make a comment to me and say whatever, but they haven't approached me in that way. And it's probably because I look like this at work. That's probably why they have it. Like I try to be nice, but listen, people, I'm here to do a job. This is not Chuck Willery. I'm not on Dating Connection. I'm here to do a job. If you want to talk to me, then that's fine. But I understand where you're going with this. Does this person at work like Jay? Did you get a yes?
I got a big yes.
I'm getting a slow yes. So this person does like you.
He a little loud.
Does this person like bring you coffee or water or bring you little things that seem insignificant, but this is just that person trying to show you that they do like you? I feel like we did just get the pendulum that he does like you, or this guy does like you.
Is that your yes? That's your yes, isn't it? Sheri.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that back and forth is her yes. Okay.
And it's
So we
very,
got
very
3 yeses that this
strong.
person does like you. So I asked, what does she need to do or how does she need to do? Like, if you like this person, be more receptive to his conversation. Maybe they're showing me little things that women do to let you know that they like you, like touching him on his shoulder when you talk to him, kind of like, twirling your hair, making sure you look good, or hey, let's go for a walk. Hey, would you like to have lunch with me? Would you want to sit with me? Like, you're gonna have to be more of the person who invites this, because I don't feel like he knows if you likes him or not, that you like him or not. And so maybe you're a very pretty person to him. Like, I get the googly eyes on his side, like he thinks that you're beautiful and he just doesn't know how to approach you in that way. Let me tell you this, either if you're saying that you're too shy and that he's too shy, y'all just gonna be two people who like each other, just not wanting to move forward. So you can at least just, when this person talks to just talk to that person more, laugh with that person more. You don't have to be like, hey, you want to go have coffee, or hey, do you want to go out? You could literally just talk to that person more or laugh with that person more, or be like, hey, what would you like to go see this movie or go do this? Like, you don't have to can I see the pins? Okay, let me see. Wait, Lord help the child. Yes, Keena, I can see all the people that you pinned. Okay. Listen, Keena, you got like a 5-minute grace period. You got like a 10-minute grace period, because you know I cannot man this chat. So, Lord help the children. I hope you copied the whole list while you left. 10 minutes, Keena. Literally, you got 10 minutes. We ain't got time. So, Miss Sheri, do you have anything for Jay?
I got a yes on the pendulum, and on my oracle cards, I got like inner dreamers. So they're both like dreaming and fantasizing about a relationship with each other. That's what stood out to me. So instead of dreaming about it, like, take action. Spill the coffee on him. I don't know.
Just SAIM. Do you have a question? Do you want a general or do you want a specific? On
I
your
need a
love
reading
life.
for my
Of
love
course you
life.
wanted your love life. Of course. I'll add you to the list. There's like 7 or 8 other people ahead of you. Just saying. So we do have your question pinned. I do have that you are going to wait, did I pin the question or did I not? Lord, Keena, we had already messed up. Like, I quit. And who's even next, Lord? You know what?
I think Abigail is next.
Abigail.
Okay, so let me unpin whoever, unhide this person. Lord have mercy. And I just want to pin this person. Is that what I'm doing?
Just wish he would say hi. You
say
say
hi.
hi.
You say hi.
You say hi first in the morning. Good morning.
Good
How was your
morning.
weekend? What you do? I didn't do much. I cleaned up. But you start the conversation.
Shower, wash my hair.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just about you trying to figure out if this person likes you or not. Like, or continue to do what you're doing. Just keep letting him look at you and you keep looking at him, and they don't do nothing. And then eventually somebody else realize how much of a good person this is, and they decide. Because I get that he's a nice person. He seems to be a funny person. He seems to be a sincere person. He seems to be a caring person. And he seems to look out for you, like to make sure that you get whatever. Like, if somebody brings treats in, he'll come by your desk and be like, hey, we had treats. Or, make sure you know that there's something going on in the office. So I feel like he just doesn't know how to approach you and you don't know how to approach him. But maybe if you open just the lines of communication, it can move into something else. Like, the way that y'all are going is, what they're showing me, Sheldon and
Amy, Farrah
Sheldon and
Fowler.
Eric, how slow their relationship moves. Like, y'all like each other, but y'all moving it so
Birthday
slow.
down.
Like, y'all so awkward.
Take your birthday down. There's a birthday up.
Whoever put your birthday in the comments, you do not need to put your birthday in there. We do not do our readings like that. We just read your energy. Do not put your birthday in there. Do not put any information about your full name, like any of that. We don't need your birthday. We don't need your sign. That's not how we do the reading. So if you put your birthday in there, please delete it. And not because we're mad about it, but because we just don't want people stealing your identity. We think that's dangerous for people to know your birthday like that. Okay, so the next person is Abigail. Let me go and find her. Lord help the child.
It's about her father.
Chat. Oh wait, I gotta go back to the chat. Back to the pins, Lord. Okay, here it is, Abigail. Show. Abigail, you've asked us about your dad before. I think you asked us.
Last week, wasn't it?
So you want to know if he's mad at you or if he's upset with you or if he's just moving on with his life. It's kind of what I'm getting. You want to know why he's not contacting you.
You should reach out to him.
I don't want to block this just person, but I do want you to erase your comment because you have way too much information in this comment.
But she's saying it was a different question.
It's the
She
same
said,
question.
when you said we read you last week, she said, right. But it was a different question.
The same
I thought
question.
Was it about your dad last week? Was it the question last week? Is he going to apologize to you?
Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just that's not the question that I pinned for you. You need to decide which one question. You don't get 50 questions. You get one question. I already pinned your initial question. But Abigail, is that what you asked us last week? Is your dad or last time was
But
it
she's
wasn't the
saying
same
now
question.
she's
It
saying it
was
was a different question about her dad.
but
But
we
it
gave you the long speech about, you know what I'm saying, either Lord.
she said the last question I asked about him, you guys didn't answer it.
I believe you asked, were you the one who asked, is your dad going to apologize to you for all the things he did to hurt you? Are you that person? In depth, your dad is you prepared whatever answer that he has. And I think we also told you that he wasn't going to apologize. Like I didn't get that he was going to be in that energy. So if that's not it, no, we haven't answered your question just because you're the last person on the list. There's like 8 other people ahead of you. Carrie, I'll add you to the list, or Carrie Gibson. Keena will put your name on there. I'm not putting your name on there. I'm just adding you. I'm just pinning your comment so it'll be saved for later. I'm not putting.
Right. She's saying she asked, will he ever open up his eyes to the emotional hurt?
Exactly. And we gave you a very in-depth answer on that. So you may need to go back and read it because I remember we went in on this for a long time about your dad and telling you, and I distinctly remember saying, no, he's not going to apologize because he thinks that he's the dad and he doesn't have to. So I knew that I gave you a very in-depth reading on your dad because I said, what are you going to do if he doesn't? So don't tell us that we didn't answer your question. We did answer your question. You didn't like the answer that we gave you, but we gave you the answer because I remember saying, no, he's not going to apologize. No, he's not going to do what you want him to do. You're going to accept him for the father that he is, or you're going to have to move on. Every week you come in and ask questions about your dad. Go to therapy, honey. That's what you need. You need a therapist. You don't need a psychic reading about your dad. You know very well who your dad is. You know very well what type of person your dad is. You know what kind of relationship you have. What you need is a therapist to walk through these issues that you're having with your dad. And you want your dad to humble himself and to come to you and be like, oh my God, I love you. I'm so sorry. I want to be this great dad to you. The problem is you really need to work through your issues. Like you seriously have daddy issues, and you really just need to go to a therapist and talk to a therapist about it. Every week you come over and you want to know what is my dad going to do? Why is my dad doing this? My dad. Either have this conversation with your dad or go to therapy to move on, because coming to us psychically every week and asking us to tap into your dad's mind, because basically that's what you're doing. You're telling to go into your dad's thoughts and see why he feels that way. You have full access to him and you can ask him. And for me, that's kind of like asking me to read his diary. If he came to us and said, what does Abigail feel about me? How does Abigail feel? It would be like me probing through your diary or probing through your thoughts and giving him information about you. So why don't you just ask him? You said, why hasn't he contacted you? Why don't you just ask him? He's alive and well. The questions that I had about my dad, I couldn't ask because he passed and I let them linger. So in spirit, I can ask those questions because I didn't. But you have access to him. Just ask. You don't need to come to us psychically and say, is he mad at me? Ask him. Well, this is 2 weeks in a row that you've asked. So this is every week that you've come on that you've asked. I know that you're upset with me now because you're like, why are you? We're not jumping on you. What we're saying is you don't need to be you don't need a psychic to tell you what your dad feels. You know, you've had this relationship with your dad. This is like me coming to being like, well, why is Sheri mad at me? I can just ask Sheri why she's mad at me, why she's having this issue with me, why we're not talking. You don't need to come on here and psychically invade his thoughts like that. And that's what it feels like. You're coming on here because you're afraid to have the conversation with him. You don't like the answer that we're giving, but we're being honest. And that's what I've always said. I'll be honest. You need to work through whatever issues you have with him. You don't need a psychic reading every week to say, what is my dad going to do? How does my dad feel? What you need is to just talk to him and just walk it out. And it doesn't seem like you're going to believe whatever we say anyway. Like you said, oh, you didn't even answer my question last week, and we gave you an in-depth answer. You just didn't like the answer that we gave you. And that's okay that you don't like it, but don't say that we didn't answer your question. So do you guys have any additional information for her, or why her dad contacted you?
I'm not.
I mean, that's the first.
He's not ready. And if she doesn't want to reach out to him, that's on her, but he's not ready.
He's not going to be the dad that she wants. She wants that Cosby Show dad who, takes her out and has fun with her. And that's just not the kind of dad that he is. You either accept him for the dad that he is and move forward, or you just move forward without him. But this is a conversation that you need to have with him. I don't feel right having to tell you every single week how he feels when you have open access to him. I shouldn't have to tell you every week, well, why isn't he talking to me this week? Why isn't he contacting me more? I just really don't feel like, and I don't feel like he's mad at you. I don't get that there's any animosity. I don't think he's mad at you. I just get that he's living his life and that it's just not a priority to reach out to you. And that's not a bad, well, to you it may be a bad thing, but I just get that he does it, like it's just not in his to-do things. It's not like, oh, let me contact my daughter and see if she's having a good day. If you contact him, I feel like he'll talk to you, but I don't feel like he's a person that's going to reach out and care and see how you're doing and if everything is okay. Like, I don't feel like there's any animosity unless you did something. Like, I feel like you all know that there's something going on behind the scenes and you want to see if we'll get that. I don't have time to kind of sort through know what's going on in this. If we up on it, information, we're giving you honest information for healing. My readings are always in healing, and in healing, you need to have this conversation with your dad, or you need to go to therapy to work through your issues with him. You don't need me to tell you every week how he feels.
And I get the feeling that she needs him in her life. But the thing is, he is feeling that she's an adult, so she really doesn't need me. I don't think he knows how she feels.
Right, because she won't have the conversation. She keeps coming to have the conversation with us and asking us. We give her the insight, and then she never addresses it with him. So you're just getting information and they're not doing anything with it. It's like, oh, what are the Powerball numbers? We give you the Powerball numbers and then you never play them. And you're like, well, I didn't win. Well, you didn't win because you didn't play. You haven't fixed your relationship with him because you won't reach out to him. Call him, talk to him, let him know how you feel. You don't need to come here every week for that answer. And that's all I got. Who's next? She probably did because she pissed at us because she think that we're being hard on her. We're being honest. And if you don't like honesty, then I don't know what to tell you. I just want you to move on and not because what I am going to tell you is honesty. I'm not going to give you fluff. And I'm not and you think that we don't remember. I'm a person who remembers every reading. I will go right back to it. And what they're saying is you need to reach out to your dad, not keep coming on here asking us what he does. And then it's like, well, every time I come on here, I don't say that. This is 2 weeks in a row. And if we remember you, that means that that's multiple times that you've come on here to ask the same thing about your dad. Talk to your dad. All right. So the next person is, we've done that person. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to delete these comments like Kina. I don't even know. Oh, wait, let me unpin that one. So we're done with this one. Marcella, are you still on here? Michelle, this is somebody I know. Are you still on here and ready for the reading? Because if you're not here, I'm not going to read. Are you still on the Terry Gibson? We do have your comment. I did save it. Oh, wait. That was in. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Tina, Lord, please come back and manage that. I am horrible at this. But did Marcella respond? Is she still here? Okay, she's not. All right, so I'm going to go to the next person. If she comes back, then I'll come back to her. But the next person is Phantom Punk 007. So Phantom Punk and then Rachel Gasney, you're next, and then Lisa Pascal after that.
Stacy N and then Lisa.
Oh wait, Stacy then Lisa?
Stacy N and then Lisa P.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Oh, and then there's a couple other people. I just didn't add them to the scroll, but Just Saeem is here and Kerry Gibson is on the list too. So you're coming up. But Phantom Punk 07.
I wanna let you know.
What's heading my way soon?
Okay.
I immediately heard the word career and I heard it's on the uptick. Like I literally saw tick,
I got
tick,
money
tick,
flying.
and then I saw TikTok. So Phantom Punk, are you still here? Phantom Punk, are you still here? Before I get into this reading.
I see money flying all the way back home. Now you got me wanting me to make peach cobbler.
I always like peach cobbler. Okay,
Oh,
so Phantom Punk isn't here either, so we're gonna go to the next person. I'm not wasting all this energy on y'all, and I'm not saving your comment. So if you're gone, you're gone. Rachel, you're next, and then after Rachel, it's Stacy N.
Hi, Rachel.
Rachel is definitely here.
Rachel from Dublin. Hello, Rachel from Dublin. Spirit message, please, and thank you. God bless, Rachel.
I immediately saw like you soaring, like with your wings spread out, but then I got the answers that you're looking for is within. Like you keep going out doing research. I feel like you're getting readings. I feel like you're going to different sources, and they're saying that the answers that you need are within. It's just as simple as that. Like you don't need to ask all these people for their opinion on what you should do. Like I feel like every decision that you need to make, you go and ask 4 or 5 different people what they think before you make the decision. And what they're saying is, what is it that you feel? What is it that you need to do? Like literally, you're soaring above the situation, and you can see it if you like. I feel like you have the intuition and the insight to see it because they literally show you soaring above all of your situations and just not making the right decision or just not taking accountability for making the decision. You want to do a survey every single time. Well, let me ask this person, this person, this person, this person to see what they say. And then once I get all of that done, still not make a decision. They're saying, and I literally heard this shit or get off the pot. So you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. They're saying we're not going to keep giving you all this foreknowledge, all this insight, all this vision, and all this intuition. and then you not it and go to somebody else. They're saying, and they're giving me that lesser authority. You're going to a lesser authority to get information or to confirm information that you're getting directly for the source. You don't need to come to somebody and ask them their opinion on what it is that source is telling you to do or the information that you need to do. Move forward and just be okay with the decision that you're making, is what they're saying. You really need to just go ahead and move forward. So, ladies, what did you have for Miss Rachel?
I had rising wind, magical release, calling intention, and stronghold. And for me, it told me that she was also she has a gift and she's not listening to it. And
What does yours say?
Cosmic power means you are ignoring your power. You are
ignoring your
ignoring.
gift.
You are ignoring every time spirit try to tell you something, trying to communicate with you. You keep asking, are they really communicating with you? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Lord, thank you. He is back because I can't do it. Sheri, did you finish? Because I think you had one up too.
Yeah. No, that was it. It's just that she has a rising wind, that she is not listening to her higher power, that she is just
She
keeps
says
running
she's in
around.
disbelief. Nikki Spall, we read her earlier. She says that you have a brother or a brother-in-law in spirit that is a beautiful soul, and he tries to connect with you. So is that true, Rachel, that you have a brother or a brother-in-law or someone who would be equivalent to that in your life that has passed that is trying to connect with you?
And she's ignoring it. Where's she at?
She hasn't said anything. She just says that she's in disbelief. So what they're showing, all three of us got a card that says,
Brother Christopher. She
oh,
said, yes, my brother Christopher.
So Nikki is saying that you have this brother or this brother-in-law that is trying to contact you, and you are not getting his. He sends you signs and touches stuff and messes with electrical things, and you're not connecting the energy or connecting that it's happening in that way. So you're basically blocking out all of this intuition and higher power information. Like you're asking, you're receiving, and then you're like, I don't know. And let me tell you, I'm just like, I have somebody else and hope that they pick it up on a reading or that I'll ask about it and they don't say it. And what spirit tells me is you're going to a lesser authority to confirm something that you got directly from spirit. We directly told you this, and then you're going to somebody else and saying, well, is spirit right? Is that really what's going to happen? And what they're saying is, how dare you go to somebody who doesn't even have the insight or the level of authority that we have to confirm something that we're telling you. Sometimes it's just for you, it's just for your vision, and not everybody can see it the way that you see it. If we wanted other people to know, we would tell them, is what they're saying. And so spirit is really working on me with moving in silence, accepting their word for what it is and letting it unfold naturally. So your message from your spirit is to tune in, to listen, to believe. But they're like, you already knew that. You already knew that that's what you needed to do. And you came here as another confirmation. She said he's so close. He can hear a tune, but she's not sure what it is. Janet says, trust in yourself. She says the song is Don't You Worry. It's a child song, Nikki. Is that what you're hearing? Don't you worry. Charlotte, you haven't missed yours. We haven't, or did Charlotte miss hers?
I don't think she was.
Oh, she missed hers. Oh, you missed yours, Charlotte. I mean, we can add you to the end of the list if you want to wait, but we're not going to take you next because all these people have been waiting. So we can add you to the end of the list, Miss Charlotte. But and that's the danger that you have when you jump in on one live, then leave, and then go somewhere else and do something else. And I do understand if you're working or something. My ear is itchy. That I do
My
get it if
ear,
you're working or you're doing something else. But
my, your ear's itching. My ear's ringing like loud
why?
buzz, like super loud, and it's been ringing for the last like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, Keena, you can add Miss Charlotte back to the list, and then Keena, I pinned some more people to the list that are not on there after Lisa P. Oh, Keena says you didn't respond when she tagged you long ago, as you were like number two, like you were second on the list, and we pinged you and we called your name and you didn't. So, damn. Oh, she said it's making her cry. Rachel, Nikki is so okay. There. So tune in to your brother, tune into Spirit, and listen, and stop going to other people to confirm what Spirit is already telling
Making
you.
you money? It's like there's a song, but there's also like money or coin, or there's something that was special to you too that only you two know about, and he's leaving that for you guys.
He's leaving. This is a tangible thing
Yeah,
that.
there's stuff that she knows that's between them. Like they've always done it as kids.
So there you go. All right. So who's next, Keena? We just did Rachel. I think that Stacy N is next.
Sure. Oh, are you enjoying your tea? Affirm, are you enjoying your tea? You gonna go to sleep on us?
So Stacy wants a relationship read. Do you want to know what's coming, or if you're? I don't get that you're, or if your current person is being. I'm just going. I'm gonna go to the True Heart cards. See if Rachel True will give me some stuff. Like, oh my gosh, Sheri, you were on here earlier when I was talking about Rachel True, the black girl from The Craft. She was also in this show called Half and Half, and I never made the connection. Like everybody kept saying Rachel True, Rachel True. Now it makes so much more sense to me about why these cards are so quirky and why they are. I'm having such a hard time connecting to them. But she, like, even from the first time I got the cards. Um, it was that I needed to read this book, and so I just need to read the book. So, but I am going to do your love reading off of the Rachel True because it's intuitive. It's True Heart. That's what she calls them. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the True Heart.
Well, this is ridiculous. I've been
And any of
mixing.
you can jump in on Stacy when you want. I'm just trying to get a card for her. They do have me in a straitjacket. Like I feel wound up and balled up, but it seems like I put the straitjacket on, and now I'm upset that I can't get it off. Like I literally went through all the trouble of putting this straitjacket on, and now I'm upset that I can't move, and I'm begging people to help me out of this situation. So, did you impose some restrictions on your dating life or on yourself, and then you're like, why isn't nobody trying to love me? Why isn't anybody trying to see me? Like you did some self-imposed things, and for whatever reason they are good or bad, they are working. Like maybe you said hide me until my husband comes, or maybe you said, oh, block all the guys who are trying to use me for sex or whatever it is. Like you put an intention out there, like you had a relationship and you said, Lord, just keep all the blah blah blahs away from me. Whatever prayer you put out there, and it is working, and you're like, well, damn, now ain't nobody coming toward me. Well, our words have power. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. If you say, Lord, hide me until my husband comes, and then nobody tries to talk to you, that's what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? Or if you said, I don't want to deal with nobody who doesn't have a job, and then you're like, they don't have this kind of job. Whatever self-imposed restrictions you put out there into the universe, they're actively being done. And then you're like, well, hold on, why doesn't nobody love me? Why doesn't anybody want to be with me? And so what they're saying is, consider the restrictions, or consider the intentions that you put out there, and try to walk them back, or edit them, or say, hey, that's the mindset I was in then. Now this is where I am. You can always edit your intentions. You can always edit how you want spirit to react to you. Like I put intentions out there long ago about how many times I thought I would be married, how I would end up with my kid. And literally, when it started walking through in my life, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not what I wanted. Let me go ahead and change that, Lord, because I don't want it to be that way. I don't want three husbands. I don't want this. I don't want that. So think about the intentions that you put out there regarding your dating life or your relationships, personal and like family relationships, and then edit the way that you put it out there. So that's what I'm getting is that you impose these restrictions and now you don't know how to get yourself out of that. And it's just about setting new intentions, saying something new. So what are you guys getting?
I'm getting is some stuff that she needs to do in her life first. So I got the Page of Wands. Then I got the Chariot.
That's movement, honey. That's fast movement, and that's information coming in, honey.
Sorry, my ear's buzzing. Okay, so I got, I'm using my Oracle deck, and I got Magic Mirror, Lunar Light, Past Lives, Spectrum, and Self Care. So what I get from this is that you need to reflect inside yourself and take care of whatever it is that you are wanting to take care of in yourself, to project that out and make sure that that's what you want from a partner. Make sure you have it in yourself, because once you have that in yourself, you're going to get that in your partner. You want your partner to be a person that is absorbed in you, then you make sure that you are absorbed in them. So make sure the things that you want from them is that you're going to be able to give to them yourself. And that's what I'm getting from here. That's what I think you're working on. And that's why I think you have this veil that Angie's talking about. Like we talked about earlier, intentionally or unintentionally, spells are words. Words are spells. So
Right. Like it's kind of like saying, "Oh my gosh, I wish all these blah 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 certain kind of men would leave me alone," and then they all disappear, and then you're like, "Oh, nobody's trying to talk to me. Nobody wants to communicate with me." You wish them away. You are that person. They're showing me you with the magic wand. They're also showing me the Princess of Wands, which is that fire. That's that fire. That's that wait, what did you get? You got the
Page of
Page of
Wands.
Cups.
Page of
That's
Wands.
the same thing. That's the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Same card. We got the exact same card, the Page of Wands. Information coming into you. Um, Let me see if there's more information on that. Janet says the same thing. Even your thoughts, those are things that you're putting out there. Those are intentional intentions that you're putting out there. So what we're saying is you need to recalibrate what you put out there, what you want to attract. What is it that you want to attract? I know what I want to attract. So if I'm not attracting that, that means that there's nobody in my vicinity that meets those requirements, or that spirit thinks it will meet those requirements, and so I'm not meeting that person. So you either have to adjust what it is that you want and put new intentions out there, or be okay with it. But I do get that, like when I asked about future for, like what relationship, I literally got nothing. It's darkness, and it's all about you deciding what you want and then putting it out there and then calling it into you. You are that powerful. Your words are that powerful. So I don't see anything about our future relationship. I don't get anything when I ask about a future relationship. I don't get anything about it because you don't seem to really have intentions out there as to what you want. That's how I'm getting it. You're not commenting, so I don't know if what we're saying is correct. Sheri or Alycia, did y'all have anything else to say about Miss Stacy?
No, ma'am.
Not a cheating on.
Jennifer, know your name was not added to the list. Did you just come in here? I don't even remember seeing
I
you in
think
the
so.
comments. This is what I don't like. Don't come in 2 hours after we've been on and then act like we missed you on the list. I don't recall your name being in the comments. I'm okay with you saying, can I add you to the comments? But don't come in and make it seem like we missed you. Like, that's just, first of all, that's dishonest.
Oh, there she is, Stacy. And
She
I'm
just
getting
said
the
something.
feeling. One last thing, and what I did for myself. This is not spirit or psychic. This is Alycia. I have a love journal, so I literally wrote my love story. Basically, I wrote the things my husband would say to me. I wrote how we met, and the way I described him. I described him not with looks. I said handsome to me, but I described him as being a person of integrity, kind, caring, protective, funny. I act a fool. So somebody has to be funny. And they gotta be funny at inappropriate times because that's how I live my
Yeah.
life.
Jennifer Teeter, if you want to be added to the list, then we can. Like, if you just come in and say hi, we don't know what that means. So you need to say that you want to be added to the list. We can add you to the list, but no, you weren't. I don't recall.
She said she commented 45 minutes ago.
I don't remember.
Oh,
So I don't know.
she may not have hit something because she said she's never participated in a live. It
I
may
don't
not have
recall
come
the
through.
comment in there, but Keena can add you to the list. So I don't recall.
We still have
Um,
spots open.
we do have spots open. You can be added. I just don't recall seeing your name in the list at all. Yeah, Keena says she doesn't recall seeing it either. And I don't see that person either on the list, Sheri. If she had made a comment, Sheri, we would be able to see it. Like, you would be able to see
Wait,
it. So I don't think that she's made a comment. She can make a comment. Is it on Facebook?
yeah.
Or
Your
YouTube.
Facebook is coming through because we've already read somebody that was on your Facebook, correct?
I thought they were on my yeah, she's posting on her my Facebook right now, actually, because she just sent me a screenshot. Nothing's
Then it's
coming
not
through.
coming through. But I see you being pinned. I don't see
See
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming through.
Okay. Even Lewis messaged me. Don't lie, Sheri. You know. Oh,
Don't
You can
repeat
check
nothing
to
you
see if
said.
your destinations are like, I do see your Facebook as a, you know what, Facebook is the worst. Like,
okay.
she said
So
it's like God's personal. But do you have two Facebook pages that you have linked?
no, I just have the one.
Oh, then I don't know.
I don't
Because
know.
Don's personal ones don't come through, but mine do.
Okay. Hi, I just got my phone and saw y'all live. I know I'm late for the party. And anyways, she can see it.
If she goes onto YouTube, she may get it better because your YouTube messages are coming through. So she may need to go to your YouTube.
All
We
right.
got your question, Miss Alycia. I got it. Who's next, Keena? Because we're done with Stacy, or I'm done with Stacy.
Lisa is, I think.
I don't even know what my YouTube is. I'm so terrible.
Pretty unique. You keep messaging me in my messenger. It needs to come onto the live to say in order to be added to the list. Putting it on my messenger doesn't get it in there. So you need to click on the live and then comment on the live.
What is my YouTube? That's funny. Hold on.
Wait, Keena.
Jasmine Alexander.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Okay, so the YouTube, my YouTube is working.
So Lisa said, tell me who the person is that will be coming to apologize to me since I was told I will be surprised to find out who this person was. If spirit already told you, you'll be surprised. Why are you coming to ask again something else to spirit? Like you're asking us to intrude on something that spirit says that you don't need to know. Like if spirit already said you're going to be surprised, you're coming to somebody else to say, well, can you tell me who it is since they couldn't tell me who it is? Do y'all have anything for Miss Alycia? She wants to know who it is. Like, who is it? Her brother, sister, mother? I don't know. They're not showing me who it is. Obviously, it's not information that you need to know. Sometimes spirit will not show us what it is that you need to know. I'm not getting who it is. Tell me who the person is that will be coming to apologize to me. So, is this supposed to be a living person? It's a male energy. I do get that it's a male energy and a person that's coming to apologize to you. Are you wanting to know if it's a past relationship? Because I get that. I feel like you know exactly what you want to ask, but you didn't ask that question, and so you're wanting us to guess if it's going to be a past love. I heard no, it's not going to be a past lover that's coming back to apologize to you, and that's what you were maybe anticipating. Um, but I don't get that. I get that it's a male energy. They're not showing me who it is, or it could be. Wait, okay. So you said supposedly. Did you say this person was deceased or alive? Is that what it is? Because I get an uncle, Uncle Eric, Uncle Eddie. Is that a deceased person in your life? Uncle Eric, Uncle Eddie.
She's saying the person is
This person
alive.
is alive. The person that I'm getting, this uncle seems to be a deceased person. I got Uncle Eric, Uncle Eddie, something along that line. Um, he's a shoot from the hip, kind of like they're giving me like. Remember when they did that? God damn it, redneck tour. All those comedians that were on that redneck tour. Like uh, I can't even remember his name.
Don White, Jeff
Jeff Foxworthy,
Foxworthy,
and what was the other one? He
Foxworthy,
played in the
Don
movie
White, Don White,
the
something
cable guy.
the cable guy.
the cable guy him. So I'm getting that he's a funny person like that. That's the kind of uncle that I'm getting. Like he's a wisecrack uncle like that. That I'm getting that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm not getting the live person that's supposed to come back, but it does seem like a male energy. It does not seem like a romantic partner. It may be a coworker who said some. I'm getting that it actually may be a coworker who said some bad things about you. Um, Regarding something that happened at work. So that may be the person who it is. That's what I'm getting, is that it may be a coworker. But I'm also getting this uncle energy. So do you have an uncle that's deceased? She said my daughter's uncle's Dave. So you don't have an uncle? You're like, okay. So you don't have an uncle, is that what you're saying? And this person is deceased. If they're not deceased, then that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about an uncle who's deceased. She says she.
Yeah.
No,
And I
not
have
that you have an issue with. No, this uncle is deceased. That's talking. This is two separate things. The person that is coming to apologize to you, I get a male energy, probably a coworker, not a romantic person. The person, the energy who I'm connecting to is a male uncle who's funny, and I got the name Eric or Eddie. That's what I got. So this is a totally different person, a deceased person that is coming into the energy. Did this person have a daughter named Megan? Like I keep hearing the word Megan. And if it's not you, is there anybody else who had an uncle named Eric or Eddie who was funny, like that cable guy person, or who had a daughter named Megan? Or yeah, a daughter named Megan. Or are you saying you don't have issues with your coworker? You don't have an issue with the coworker? At this point, it doesn't matter who we tell you it is. You don't know who it is, so you're just gonna be like, nope, not that person, not that person. I've given you several attributes. It's a male. I get that it's a coworker who said something about you. Or if it's not a male, then it's a male energy, like that aggressive, dominant energy that I'm getting, a masculine energy. So it may not be a male, but I am getting a masculine energy. It's sort of like a busybody. So if you're not saying that you're that it's you, then I don't know. So that's what I got about the person that's coming back to apologize to you. It's a male energy. It seems to be a coworker. It seems to be that they may have said some things behind your back after dealing with you on something else, and then now they're coming back to say, "Oh, you know what? I didn't think you were that. I thought." Like I had a different opinion of you. So that's what I'm getting about this person that's coming back. It does not seem to be a romantic link. Sheri or Alycia, are you getting anything on this person?
No.
No.
Okay, so she has no coworker issues, then I don't know how to help you. That's all the information that I have. Who's next, Keena? And you may not even know this person said anything about you, Lisa. Like it could be like you guys had an interaction, they didn't get the result that they wanted, and then they said things behind your back. It doesn't seem like you two had a falling out. It just seems like this person said things and they're going to come back and be like, oh, you know what? I thought of like I had a different opinion of you. I thought you were this. I thought you were that. People come to me all the time and tell me, oh, I thought you were mean. Oh, I listened to your readings and now that I know you, you're not like that. Like people say that to me all the time. And so it could be that they just had a bad first impression of you or their first encounter with you wasn't a good one. But I don't feel like it's a romantic partner. And I feel like that's what you wanted it to be, a romantic partner. Like they keep showing me no, not romantic. Yes, coworker. So that's what they're showing me on the person that's coming to talk to you. And then nobody is saying anything about this uncle, so I'm gonna move on. And then just Saeem wants something about their love life. So do you guys have anything about that?
This was the massage.
Oh, is he gonna let you massage him anymore?
Mm-hmm.
And I heard erotic massage. Like, is y'all like naked when you're doing this massage and there's oils everywhere? Like,
Oh my dogs. Oh my
Okay,
goddess.
when you said
Okay.
that, why hear Kama Sutra? So
did the person enjoy the massage? Because immediately they showed me Rachel. Y'all remember that episode of Friends where she was massaging Chandler and he was like, ow, ow, ow. Like it hurt like he didn't enjoy the massage. I don't know
Is
if she enjoyed it or not, but that's the image that they gave me as of that Friends episode where she thought she was doing a good job and he was like, ow, 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 I didn't like it, but he didn't tell her he didn't like it. So every time she brings up the massage, he'd be like, I'm good, no, thank you.
this person still here?
look at look what Kim said.
Like she got an erotic massage too. Like I got like somebody is like butt naked, and this is a darker person. Like I get a darker gentleman that is laid out and oiled up, or is that my imagination taking control? I'm just
Mm, I got Kama Sutra, so
I got divine feminine source channel and um, stillness. So I got that the person was kind of uncomfortable with the situation, that it got too personal, that you went a little too far, and
like literally they were showing me that episode where Monica he didn't enjoy it, but he didn't tell her that didn't enjoy it.
yeah.
So I don't get that this part. I heard no romance.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. I'm here. I
finance.
gotta go put the dog
So
out.
are you like are you like a money a source of income or a source of money for someone? Because I got no romance without finance, and like this person is willing to continue with you, but are you going to provide a specific monetary substance that's going to make this relationship work? Like I don't get that it's that this person has romantic feelings for you. I get that this person likes what you provide, the benefits that you provide.
look what Miss Janet said. I'm getting you want more than the other person, a deeper connection where the other party doesn't.
Right. Like I don't get that this person is romantic, but if you're going to give me money, then I'll go ahead and pretend like I like it. And that's why they showed me that friend thing, because he didn't let her know. He just pretended like it was okay, and he just like it was painful. So I don't get that this person romantically likes you in that way.
He said no.
So I gotta know on, will you be able to do the massage again? No. And what does this person romantically like you? I gotta know. Um,
I
as
told y'all
far as
her visual is
forward with
loud.
your love life, they get you being extremely clingy.
Mhm.
There's being extremely clingy when you get into a relationship. Like you go from 0 to 1,000. Like it's from, oh hey, how are you doing? Would you like to go have coffee? We have coffee. You're picking out wedding patterns. You have a bride's book. You want to know. You done named your kids, and you're like you progress very fast mentally, where the other person is just still trying to get to know you. So what they're saying is you need to kind of relax a little bit and let the flow be gentle. So there is love coming for you, or there is a relationship there. Because when I said love, they said no, back it up, not love. There is a relationship coming for you. You just need to take it slow and be less like they literally got you clenched and digging your nails into this person and not letting go. So they're saying just let it be a natural flow of things, get to know each other, and then decide how you move forward. That's what I got.
Mm. Okay, so that explains because I was like, why did I see somebody jumping off a cliff?
The
And,
fool card, just jumping in. Just, I'm ready for it. Just come on. I'm in love.
and I'm like, talking about cliff diving, but literally, boop.
Right into it. So just back off and give it a little, let it go naturally. So there is a relationship coming. You just need to let it go naturally. And then this person does not romantically have feelings for you.
And be yourself. I'm getting that you also lose yourself when you get with somebody else because you try to shape yourself into what they want to be. So you lose a little bit of you. I see like somebody sitting in like a dark room, like you can't see you, and you instantly, oh, I like people who wear red lipstick. You go and you get 52 shades of red, and you try to wear it every day in front of that person. And you like brown lipsticks. You lose
Exactly.
yourself every time you get into one of these situations.
All right, who's next? Kina. All that just I am commented 50,000 times, and then we start doing the reading. He ain't got nothing to say. Carrie Gibson, are you still here? Everybody want to know about relationship. Everybody want to be in love. If I knew anything about relationships, I'll be in one too. But y'all probably asked the wrong person about a relationship. Like,
All
but
three. Single as a dollar bill.
you're looking at me like, why is they asking you about a relationship? Your ass don't know nothing about a relationship either.
Queen of
Look,
relationship failures.
he
I
look
want
like
my crown. There's
your
my
crazy
crown.
ass.
There's my
Your
crown.
crazy ass to put sugar in the tank.
Yeah.
Done painted the
Um,
car with egg whites. Let that paint peel up.
Baloney.
allegedly, I've heard that those things work. I don't know if they actually work. Allegedly.
Baloney.
1994. My statute of limitations is up.
A firm says it's getting cold. Everybody want to be booed up. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
It ain't cold. It's 100 fucking degrees outside.
Listen,
Okay, Arizona.
listen. Let me say this. Listen, Sheri, listen. I get up at 6 o'clock and go walking. It'd be a nice breeze. Like the other day, I walked out. I was like, it's a little bit chilly out here. Like I can open my windows in the morning and let the fresh air come through because it's a little bit like in the 80s in the morning, and that's cool to me.
My AC is on at 75 degrees in my house.
75. If I put my AC at 75, I will have on a full parka, like a full coat with a hood on. 75. I hope
Does that
my
make
husband is not a person who needs it to be cold all the time, because what you won't be seeing is me walking around in shorts and a t-shirt and it's 45 degrees and my legs got dimples. Getting down to the 40s where in Maryland, oh, this 40s, Jesus Christ, people. That's January. Mentally, I can't even take that. If it hit 40, anything here today, I might fall out and have a cardiac arrest. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So Carrie wants a general relationship reading. Are you guys getting anything on a relationship for Carrie? The list has been updated for all of you who want to know if you made a list. The list is now closed. Pretty you, you're the last person on the list. And I did get a message about that. So Pretty you, make sure you stay around. Pretty unique, because I did get a hit on that when I listened to it. But we'll see.
Yay, my friend got on
She got on the
there.
list.
She's second to the last.
So did she come? Did she get on YouTube or is she still on
I have
Facebook?
no idea. I just see her name on the scrolling on the list. So Kina knows, I don't.
All right. So Miss Carrie.
Okay, so I got pure intentions, sacred door, timing, and experience. So I got right now it's like it's coming. It's gonna be here before you know it. I'm hearing January in my head, so it's like after Christmas. Like there's an event for New Year's that you need to go to, and you're gonna meet somebody there, or you're gonna have friends that are gonna know somebody for a New Year's party, and there's something's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen in January. That's what I'm getting.
Did you just break up with a guy with a deep voice that was tall and he was dark and you're wondering, no cream, he's just all dark, just dark chocolate.
Oh,
Tall. So if you didn't just break up with this person or this isn't a person in your past, this is what he's going to look like. I get a tall, dark chocolate guy.
But what you said, I got etheric cords. Basically, etheric cords meaning somebody's still attached to you. That's why the new person can't come in. And I don't know if you think, well, I don't deal with this person anymore. You may need to still clear them out your energy field, but it's a reason the new person can't come in. It seems like an old person is still attached.
So are you saying, Carrie, you said yes. Are you saying yes, you just broke up with this tall, dark person? Because he is very much in your energy. He hovers around you and he either wants to come back or he has not let you go. And like she is saying, if she's saying you need to cut these cords, then you may just need to put him on your intentions. Like, hey, it's about to be a full moon. Next week is a full moon, if I'm not mistaken, right, Keena? So I'm thinking that maybe you need to put on your intentions that you want to let this person go, that you want to release this, still be very much energy. So again, the guy, that he's very much in your energy, like he's just a presence that's there. See, it's her baby daddy. Okay. Keena said on the 9th is the full moon. So you may just need to put it out there to the universe, to this person. I'm okay. Oh my God. With us co-parenting, but there's nothing romantic going on. And once I made it clear with my son's dad that there was nothing romantic coming on, he kind of stepped back from our child. And so it may be like if he's thinking like if you're not going to be with me, then he's not going to move forward with the child. And so some people are literally just connected to you, like, oh, like the child isn't the primary interest of the relationship. Being with you is the primary interest of the relationship. And so I'm getting that you may need to the 9th. Oh yeah, you both said the 9th. Yeah. So I'm getting that you may need to just send intentions to say, hey, I'm okay with co-parenting with this person. I do not want him to be I don't want to be romantically linked, but I feel like he's a comfort to you. And so he may know the exact thing to say to you to be like, hey, let's go out to dinner. And it seems harmless, or let's take our child out to dinner. They're mirroring some of the things that my son's dad used to do. Oh, hey, let's go out to dinner and let's talk about what he needs for school. But nothing ever happens because what you really wanted was just to have the dinner with me and not actually talk about what's going on with school, or we make this plan for what's going to be paid for and then it doesn't happen that way. So I feel like this person is in your energy because he wants to come back, and that you're not and he's preventing other people from getting in because you haven't decided so completely to let go. Oh, it's 2:22. We've been on for 2 hours 22 minutes. And so I'm getting that maybe you need to draw the lines and draw the clear, draw the line in the sand. It's over. We have a child. That's all it is. And so if you're wavering, the spirit doesn't know whether you want to go back to this person or move forward with this person. So what we're saying is that you need to yeah, Swati did ask. You know what? I pinned him. I pinned that person, I thought. Okay, maybe I didn't. Keena, that's my mistake. That person is supposed to be before. Oh my God. You know what? Make them next because they should have been after the last person that we did. Or right around Carol Gibson. So make that Swati person next. I do remember them, and I thought I pinned their thing. Listen, Keena, don't leave. You know I don't know how to do these comments. You know I don't do this shit right. So listen, that is my mistake. Go ahead and add that person list, and they can be next. It was my mistake, and I even told them I'm not adding you to the list across the bottom because for one, I don't know how to, and for two, I thought I pinned you, and I obviously did not because I suck at this. But Carrie, you need to decide whether you're going to move forward with it. Like what is your relationship forward going to be with your son's father? Are you going to move forward and try to make this work, or are you going to try to pick somebody else? But don't bring, and this is what I clearly heard from spirit, don't bring somebody else into your drama in that situation, and make it clear that it's ended before you bring somebody else into a situation and then they're dealing with your drama because you haven't decided. You kind of want to have this person in the back pocket. So they're saying there's a relationship out there, but you haven't gotten to it because you haven't completely cut the ties or cut the romantic ties or intention from this person. So you decide.
This is the jar. This the cookie jar. You got to put the lid on it so you can think clearly. We got
Don't be
another.
dignitized. Stop being
We got, a,
dignitized. Like,
we got another third leg situation here, and that's part of the core because that's a tie. That person is in when you that person is in
in
your
more
soul.
than your energy, honey, and more than your energy.
Mm. And I get it. Mm.
I got red roses and cleansing Florida water. So I feel like you need to cleanse the space of his energy, clean it out, get rid of it, let it go.
Oh, yes. On that, I was reading a comment in there and I'm just like, all that trouble went through to add you to the list, and then that's what you asking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Florida water means like well, I made Florida water with moonshine but Florida water is really good for cleansing, and so you need to cleanse that space and cleanse that energy and do some
Oh yeah,
self-reflection.
you may need to just cleanse your whole house and whatever that means to you. Like sometimes people think like, oh, I gotta sweep and mop and wash the walls and clean this person's energy totally out. Open the window. Let me tell you, the one thing I learned from my grandmother is every day open that window. In the summer it's hard, but every day, like I told Sheri that it's cool, I open that window, I let that fresh air blow in, and I let it take out all that old stale energy that is sitting in my space. Remove it, let it go, let it move on. And so that may what you need to do. Remove whatever energy residual that is still left in your space from this person.
and
Oh
carry
yeah.
on.
Getting rid of his stuff. Setting boundaries on when you can call me, what subjects we can talk about, when we can talk, where we can meet, what we need to discuss. It's boundaries. You deciding either you want to be done with this person or you want to move forward. Oh my God, as soon as I said boundaries, here goes Janet's comment: set boundaries and don't send mixed signals. You may be doing it unintentionally. So it's kind of like, and I do know that some males think that any kind of niceness is you letting them back in. Like you'd be like, oh, okay, well, such and such has school, or they have this going on at school. Do you want to go to the thing together? And they think, oh, I'm back in there. It's about to be something else. And your intention may be purely, let's ride together, let's carpool, let's go to this together to see our child. And then they're thinking like, oh, I'm back in there. So it's clearly setting those boundaries. And once you set those boundaries, you'll see where this person's heart lies regarding your child. Once my son got old enough to have a phone, you don't even need to contact me. You need to contact your child directly on his phone. Contacted me to say, hey, I want to come pick up our kid, when I've already told you this is your child. You can see your child anytime you want to. You don't need to contact me for that. If he's of the age where he has a phone and you two can communicate and we don't have anything else planned, which he can also communicate with you. If you want to pick him up on Sunday and we have something planned for Sunday, he can say, hey, I'm going to dinner with mom, or he can decide to not go with me and go with you. It's once they are of that age, you don't need to have any communication with me. You need to decide. You need to have that relationship with that person. Now, if it's something financial that we have to discuss, then fine. But don't even let that be disguised with a romantic intention. Like, oh, let's go talk about what they need for school.
But also, Sheri, I'm getting that it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because when you start, because you all have been in each other's energy field so long, when you start doing the cutting, he's gonna feel it. So he's gonna want to pull you back in to get that energy co-mixing again, because he's gonna feel something doesn't feel right. Because a lot of people get when you set boundaries, a lot of people get offended. They get offended when they can't
How
use
dare
you.
you limit what I can do to you?
They get offended when they can't use you no more. They get offended. So when you start doing that energy cutting, you start clearing it, he's going to feel it. It's going to be excuse after excuse. Well, I think I left a dirty sock under the couch 2 months ago.
I need to come get that because I only have left socks and this is my right sock.
This is my right sock.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd
be ridiculous.
so
ridiculous. Like, I saw your water hose laying in a yard. It looked mangled, so I bought you a new water hose. Let me put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Just ridiculous stuff. But you know how your baby daddy is, and you know what that is. And you're not responding, so I'm assuming that you understand. And
or you're not here.
She was here. She was commenting, but she left. So I'm assuming that either what we're saying is okay, or you know, it is what it is. Who's next, Keena? Listen, no justice, no peace said that's a whole sermon.
That's my bestie.
She says she do. She understands what we're saying, and she boundaries. I keep it like once I read your name, I heard the same thing over again. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Set those boundaries, and then you'll understand what his true relationship is towards your child. Is Swati next, Keena? Oh, they want to know what this is.
We read you. We read a full good reading on you probably 45 minutes ago.
Oh yeah,
you
just
you didn't get it. You weren't here for it, but we read you. So when the live is over, you can rewind it and watch it. We're not going back over it. But to sum it up, stop doing massages.
This person is uncomfortable with the massage and does not feel romantically the same for you. But go back and read it. We gave a very in-depth, like it was about 10 or 15 minutes. We was talking about you.
We gave a real in-depth. But you wasn't even here.
And we're not going back. Who's next? Can you please tell me some of the traits of my future husband? This is what Spirit said.
What kind of traits? Like physical traits, emotional traits, mental traits, Like,
But
I
this
can
is what
tell you a
Spirit
trait.
said. Tell
He's
us
a
what
man.
you want.
He has a
We'll give you what you want. Tell us what you want.
short leg. I mean, those are the traits. He has eyeballs. He has ears. I'm like, what do you want to know? Maybe he has hair on his head. Maybe he shaves his hair. What kind of traits?
Maybe
Like,
he
what
got
do you
horns
want?
there.
Spirit is literally saying, what do you want? That's what we'll give you. You decide what you want. I feel like you're just like, well, as long as somebody loves me, as long as somebody says that I'm,
Well,
whatever, you'll take whatever it is. But you have to give them something to work with. What I tell y'all every week, the Spirit has no problem knowing what I want. I put my list out there in every single way. What kind of husband I want, what kind of house I want, what kind of car I want, what kind of job I want. That I want to meet Oprah. That I want. Listen, y'all can tag Oprah. Y'all can tag Beyonce. Y'all can tag Charlemagne the God because he has a new platform where he has a new show. So tag at Charlemagne the God too because he can put us on too. I'm just trying to get out here and be on a bigger platform of providing healing for people. So
okay.
put out there what you want. You're asking us what your future husband will look like. Have you even decided that you know what you want your husband to look like? Do you want to be tall? Do you want to be short? Do you want to be dark? Do you want to be light? Do you want curly hair? No hair? Beard? No beard? Like, if I get somebody that has a beard, I'm not going to be mad about it, but I prefer either a very low, like little goatee or no facial hair at all. But if you give me somebody with a beard, I ain't kicking them out the bed. Well, unless you get one of them long hillbilly beards. I can't deal with that because
So personality, let me tell you, you want something with personality traits that you want, make sure that you have them in yourself. You want them to be funny, you make sure you're funny. You want dark humor, you make sure they have dark humor. You want them to be sarcastic, you make sure you're sarcastic. If you want them to have those traits that you want, you make sure you have them in yourself too. You are hilarious.
So I'm listening to you talk, Sheri, about this person, and they literally showed me because I said, "Well, what is it that she wants? What is it that's what she wants?" And they showed me Pretty Woman. You want someone to come in like a knight in shining armor like that and rescue you from your situation. That's what you want. That's what they're showing me. Is like you want somebody who's rich, who has money, who will come in and swoop you out of your current situation. Not to say that you're a prostitute, not at all, but to say, you know what I'm saying? Like you want somebody who's a higher status financially to come in and to sweep you off your feet and show you a new way to receive love and to understand love. That's what you want. Then set that intention out there and give that. So this person will have that, will be loving, will be nurturing. I feel like you haven't received that. And so that's what you want, but you are afraid to put it out there. You want someone nurturing, you want someone loving, you want someone attentive, you want someone who dotes on you, who knows when you need ice cream because you had a bad day, who knows when you need to be left alone because you're just irritated with them, who knows exactly what to say to make you feel better. That's what you want. That's the intention that you need to put out there. And so, is that what this person is going to be? I heard possibly if you exactly tell spirit what you want or the universe what you want. There's about to be a full moon, or write your intentions out. Say exactly what you want to know about this person, and that's what it'll be. So that's what I got. We got you on the list, Miss Unique. You're coming up.
Yeah.
And that's why I said stay because I got a message when I read your question about the love reading. Stay, don't leave. We got you. That's all I got for this person. Do you have anything else, Sheri or Alycia?
No, ma'am.
No, you write it out. You say what you want. I don't
And
know
that's
what
what you did.
I don't know what you want. I'm too busy writing mine out. I can't do yours too. We
So
can't.
that's what I get on your traits for your husband. He will be what you set out there and tell the universe that you want. So who's next? Kina. Oh, the Kina's up. Wait, no, she back.
Keep it.
All right, Mr. Firm. Have a nice night. Oh, it is like 9 o'clock there. Oh, we need to hurry up because it's getting late for you too. Alycia. Oh Lord, let's hurry up. How many more people we got, Kina?
Well, Leah coming with my nuggets from Cookout. I'm cool.
Listen,
Well,
we always happy about some food. Like, bring me some food. She would listen. Earlier today, Alycia was talking about this chicken nuggets that she got from Walmart. Is Southern style chicken nuggets, and she said they pretty good. They almost as close to Chick-fil-A. If you get the right bun, you can kind of sort of think you at Chick-fil-A. I've seen them in the store. They're called Southern style chicken, and I don't know if it's also chicken patties or just chicken nuggets, but I've seen them in there. It says Southern style, and I thought about buying them, and now you don't get your approval. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right. So who? Wait, Keena's okay. I don't mind waiting. What is Charlotte's question, Keena? Charlotte, did you put your new question in there?
You never gave a question. Well,
Charlotte, are you here because you left last time? Yes, you can rewind the video. Just Saeed. Am I saying your name right? You can rewrite well, on Facebook. I think you can go back currently, and on YouTube. So you're on Facebook. I think you can rewind in the YouTube now and see it, or otherwise just wait until it's off. But you're near the, I want to say 2 hour mark. So go back to about the 2 hour mark, and you'll see your name on the screen while we're talking about you. Charlotte, are you here? If you're not here, we're going to move on again. We're asking you one more time, Charlotte, are you here in order to get your reading? Because we don't have a question for you. And this time when we pass you, we're not coming back. So Charlotte, Napsy, are you here?
oh my God. Okay, I just got this. Well, we all got this. Can you see it?
Not well, I can see it, but I can't read what it says because it's
It
backwards.
says, doing a reading for an empath. You have 99 problems. 98 of them belong to other people.
Charlotte says she's here.
Can you please get a relationship reading? Okay. Lewis, that was a great one. I loved it. 99, 89. I should make him do a reading.
Who, Lewis?
Well, yeah, he posted that. I thought that was pretty cute.
The Cardinals beat the Panthers, but I was looking at all my alerts. I don't even watch sports like that. I get all these sports alerts.
The Cardinals beat the Panthers. Woo woo.
I guess that's what y'all get for letting Russell Wilson go. Oh, she wants a relationship reading. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
When I said, "What do you have for Charlotte?" I heard it's okay if you want to let go. Like I see you kissing someone, but not enjoying it. Like it's a very superficial kiss, like closed mouth, tight lip, like you're not wanting to kiss this person. And I got, it's okay to let go. A lot, gosh, that seems to be the thing today. Is like a lot of people knowing that it's time to let go, but feeling uncomfortable or be willing to be uncomfortable in a situation where you know that you should move on from. Is what I'm getting. So I'm going to pull a card for you regarding relationship, but that's how they showed it to me, like a tight-lipped kiss where you're not happy with who you're kissing.
This is Citra, and she's saying be brazen. And what I'm getting from this card is be brave enough to change your situation. Stop being, I think you're comfortable with maybe who you're dealing with. So you have to be brave enough to let that go to allow new love to come into your life.
I got the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands in this card is just, look, it's you in the front. And I might have to cover it per top time. It's you in the front, and then these are all you in the background. You've been through a lot. The Nine of Wands for me is like somebody who has been through a battle, who's been through a war, who's tired from continuously from all the storms and things they've gone through. And then they showed me the Six of Swords, and I love this because This is somebody picking you up and lifting you over. This is that mental freedom. This is you transitioning to better. So this is that victory. This is you moving on. Six of swords is, and I'm trying to see what that looks like. That's in the boat, right? In the traditional Rider Waite, that's in the boat and you're transitioning over to something else. So that's what this is. They're saying you've been through the battle, you're tired, and now you're going to transition over. But they're saying it's okay to let go. You don't have to stay in this battle and keep fighting for something that you don't want. And so they're saying, let go. It's okay to just let go. And then this is what's going to happen. We're going to lift you up and move you forward out of this situation. You're going to transition to calmer, easier waters if that's what you want to do. So I'm getting that you need to just be okay with letting go and moving forward and not having to and not holding on to something that you don't want to hold on to. Because that 9 of Wands is serious. That's being tired from a battle, being broken down, being beaten down, being just exhausted from being in battle with this person. So I don't know if that's what the truth is. She said it makes sense, but that's what I got, is that it's okay for you to let go. Sheri, did you have anything?
I did.
She got the 9 of Swords too.
I got humanity, friendship, hard work, and little vision. I got the gnome card, and that means, like, again, there's some self-work that you need to work on with yourself. I'm getting a lot of that, a lot of shadow work. For me, as a witch, I'm hearing a lot of people have to work on themselves, which we call shadow work, touching those places within ourselves that we don't like to touch before you can move on to be a healthy relationship with somebody else. So whatever previous battles that that Angie was talking about, again, which this resonated with me, the humanity and whatever relationship you're talking about, it needs to be more of a friendship right now as opposed to a romantic relationship.
I'm also getting that you put in a lot of effort and you're wondering, like Kina says she got the 10 of Wands of putting your burdens down. And I have the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is you've been battling so long, you're wondering if your efforts are going to, like, is one, the battle going to end? And then two, are your efforts ever going to be like, I fought so long for this. Is it ever going to be what I want it to be? And I immediately, oh my God, that's the exact card. Okay.
I was looking for it.
Exactly. That I pulled this version of it, but that's what it looks like traditionally. And they are transitioning over to calmer waters onto something else. So I'm thinking that you need to just let go. So that's what I got. You need to move on. If you are wanting to know what's coming forward, they show me you in quicksand or with cement boots on and trying to step you're trying to step out of it, but these boots are so heavy you can't get out of the mess that you're in order to walk to something new. Because I see sunshine, I see happiness, I see a 10 of cups, but you're gonna have to figure out how to get out of this quicksand, how to get out of this muck and mess that you're in. And then your 10 of cups is right there. So there is a relationship waiting on you. They're not showing me a specific person because the concentration now is on healing you. With so many nines is personal reflection. You need to personally reflect on what it is you need to do to get to the 10. 10 is laying them burdens down. That's an ending. That's something. And you know what? I didn't get any aces. Aces is a new. So you need to end all this, get out of this muck, get out of this heartache, and then move forward, and it'll be there for you. But right now, Spirit isn't even showing me the possibility of something new. It's just off to the side in a space that I can't see. So like if this was so if my screen was your current situation, if you went off to the side where you can't see nothing, that's where your 10 of cups, that's the one with the 10 of cups is waiting. The husband, the children, the dog, the house, the finances, all of that is waiting, but you need to let this situation go. So that's what I'm getting. And you're not commenting anymore, so I don't know if you agree with what we're saying, but she did say that makes sense. So
and then she said that's true. I have no fight in me left, no fight left in me. Then she said been working on myself.
Okay. And so that's what they're saying. But while you're working on yourself, you may need to disconnect from this person. Because, listen, if I say that I don't want sweets again, what I don't need is all the sweets being in the house. Because I can, and I think that I have the will and and the self restraint to be like, oh, I can buy snacks for brand and cookies and cakes and chips and stuff like that, and I won't eat them. That's a lie. Let me have one
Lies.
cause too many who gets on my nerves, and I'm in there eating a bag of chips, eating a brownie, eating a whatever. So it's sometimes you have to remove all of that from your situation. Like, I can't have that stuff in the house. If I'm not going to drink wine, then it can't be in the house, because if I have a bad day, then I'm going to do it. So if you have a bad day, you might find yourself up under this person
Honey,
getting sexually healed instead of personally healed. That's all I'm saying.
we've all been there.
So who's next, Kena? Vanessa C. Is it?
Vanessa C.
Oh, okay, I like this partnership and business. I hope you mean partnership as in moving forward. When I saw partnership, I saw a newly black top. Kena said she is here. Okay. When I read partnership and business, I saw a newly black topped road. So your road has been paved and laid out for you. All the bumps and bruises have been taken out. They literally show me a brand new paved road. Everything, and I'm getting goosebumps. Everything financially, regarding business has been laid out and mapped out for you. Like, you decide, like, you know what you want, and it's being mapped out, and the road is going to be smooth. So I'm thinking that whatever you're thinking for business is mapped out. Partnership, and I'm hearing, why do you okay, why can't you do it on your own? Why are you insistent on bringing somebody else in to do this with you? Is this a task where you need somebody, or is it just a fear that you don't want to do it alone? Because I literally heard, spirit, why are you bringing somebody else in on the treasure that we're giving you? It's like you did all the work, you did the deep sea diving, you went down, you found the treasure, and now you're like, hey, come in and help me to spend this treasure. So what they're saying is, you did all the work. Why do you need another you don't need a business partner? You seem to be able to do this on your own. But the road is paved. Like, I literally got but so maybe there is a partnership. You can go ahead, Alycia.
I got two of cups. So, um, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership or business. It could be a friendship, or maybe someone will help you with your business. Um, and I got a king mindset, king of pentacles.
Oh, then that's money. I would, if the King of Pentacles was the next card that I got, then I would get that was a business relationship, and that you are very much in control. For me, kings are, what I'm saying, they make decisions, they decide, they make money move. As Cardi B say, I make money move. That's what kings do. So you're in that mode. You're welcome. Just saying. Obviously, you must have went back and listened to what we said. So, Miss Vanessa, you're not commenting on what we're saying, but I'm getting that a business partnership is. Wait, is there a male that you're already in business with? I get a male energy, or is there three people? Because now they're showing me the three of cups. So, is there three people that you're working with? And you're trying to build this with. Yes, fear factor. Oh my God, you're in tears. Okay. So, okay, one, they said you don't necessarily have to have someone else to walk this along with you. The partnership could just be on the financial side. Like, that could be what it is. Somebody giving you the backing. I hear loan. Are you trying to get a loan to start are you trying to open a brick and mortar business, like a bakery or some kind of restaurant? Is that what you're trying to do? So you're trying to get the finance, and they're giving goosebumps. So I get that the loan is approved. I heard literally the loan is approved. So if that's what you're trying to do, apply for the loan, get the loan. And they're also saying look into grants, because I hearing that you could get grants also. Are you trying to open an establishment, like an actual building, and do something inside of a building? And are you seeking? funding. You're going to get the funding. And I was going to use the Rachel True cards, but they told me use the Miss Cleo cards because they're more direct. So let me go ahead and do that. So one card for Vanessa's financial future. I'm assuming that Nikki is talking to the last person that we read. Is that who you're talking to, Miss Nikki? She says, "Oh my God, you are on the money." So yes, you are trying to get funding to open a brick and mortar. I'm getting that it is yes, that it is going to happen. You're going to get the loan. I clearly heard get the loan. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, honey, turning in your favor. That's what I got. They said Miss Cleo was in. You are got that queen again, that queen energy, that nurturing energy, but you're still moving from your heart and not your head. So what you want is that Queen of Swords, but because
What's that? That Eight of Cups?
The
Seven of
7.
Cups.
Seven of Cups.
Oh, that's all the possibilities that are to come. Oh, I love that, Sheri. You can go ahead and speak on that.
Well, I see the same thing. I see money falling. Like I sometimes I see money falling in a bucket and the bucket has a hole, but your money is like fluttering down, like trickling down like a soft rain or fluttering like a butterfly, if that makes any sense. So it's falling down on you in a way that's not too fast, but in a way that you can handle it, in a way that it's coming in an abundance that you need. Don't forget cinnamon at your door. I'm being told that.
Oh, so if you've heard us talk about blowing the cinnamon, yesterday was the beginning of the month. It's still the beginning of the month. I need to blow my cinnamon and clean my door with this mint
Peppermint.
that and you know what? I don't even know if I have mint. I have eucalyptus. I need to go get
You
some
got
mint.
mint oil?
No,
I
and
got
I'm
peppermint
out.
oil.
I do not have.
Peppermint oil, peppermint tea. What is wrong with you? I thought we were friends.
Ain't that horrible? Ain't that horrible? I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get some peppermint oil. Oh, Keena says she can bring me some peppermint. No, because I feel like you'll be getting my blessings. Nope, I'm gonna get my own oil. No, I wash my door down and then it just transform to your door. Nope, keep it mint
I got
clean.
like fresh peppermint right here.
I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna blow that cinnamon in the door because it's the beginning of the month, and then the full moon is coming, and oh, Janet said, and Janet, I'm reading you what Janet says. Janet comes to our Monday night classes, and so she's reading you too. And she says, I'm getting that your original partner may change down the line, but it will be good to get you going for your business. So, like, but a lot of it you can do on your own. They're saying you really can't do it on your own. Just this is what they're saying. Choose your business people wisely. Don't choose your best friend, Irene, and think that she's going to have the same focus that you have or the same mindset that you have. This is your dream. This is your business that you want to set. So, you may need to get people who are not friends because sometimes it's hard and those lines get blurred when you use friends. And so they're saying you may need to get somebody who's not a friend, who's also business minded. But I am understanding that a lot of it is funding. You're going to get the funding, and that you're going to move forward with whatever it is that you want. Just be patient with it and be consistent. Continue to be consistent. Again, I got the Wheel of Fortune and I got the Queen of Cups. Both of those are good cards for me. Those are positive, forward moving energies for you. So I'm getting that yes, you should go ahead and um, be ready for this partnership or business to move forward. So have you applied for a loan or something? That's what I wanted to know, Miss Vanessa. Have you applied for a loan or thought about it? Because I'm getting a yes, you'll get it. You have a good idea and a unique idea. Palo Santo.
No, this is a cinnamon stick.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I put that Palo Santo on my door? Can I just?
No, but what you can do is you can actually buy cinnamon sticks at the dollar store, like literally for $1. And you can also burn them like Palo Santo, but they take a lot to catch on fire. But they are a bark of a tree. So yeah, they'll catch on fire. And then you can smudge your house with them.
Oh, I never thought.
Girl,
I never
that's
even
why,
thought about it.
that's why you have me around. Right? This is I mean, I have cinnamon sticks in a jar. Come on, I have cinnamon sticks in a jar. I got them all from the dollar store.
Oh, really? I don't have
Yeah.
any cinnamon sticks, but I do have cinnamon, like a whole thing of it, and I will be blowing that into my door.
You could also do this around your door, around your house all month long. Just saying.
Favor from city government. Do you know someone like a councilman or something? I'm getting that your family is associated with somebody. Did you guys campaign with somebody or something that I'm getting that you know somebody who works in a place or a position that could help you out also. So like does your family, did you like campaign for somebody? Do you know a personal relative or family friend or somebody who is in some kind of government? They're saying talk to that person and get ideas or help or information about things that the government is doing to help small businesses. So if you do know someone in government and they're showing me a male, a shorter male, he's either the same height as you or shorter, but they're giving me that George Jefferson type of energy. Like he's short, but he's very assured of himself and he's very successful. Like he has that business mindset. So that's what they're saying. So you're not saying, but if you know somebody in government, you need to reach out to them. And if
Right.
you can't pay for them or whatever you did, you need to help them.
And
Don said,
there's a lot of grants out there for women in small business. So make sure you look up those grants. Sorry, I'm catching shit on fire again.
oh, no, you're okay. Because that's exactly what I was saying. There's grants and stuff out there. So who's next, Keena? Jasmine A. So we have two people left, Jasmine A. Then it's Renee S. and Pretty U. Oh, she says she serves the people. Nope, I serve the people. Yes, I do.
But
I'm
she said
getting there's a connection that can help you.
guidance in career and finances.
Jennifer Teeter, are you doing something in social media or something in media that has to do with cameras or because immediately I saw like cameras and I got filming and something like that, radio, something to do with entertainment. Are you doing something with it, or is that something that you want to do? Because what they're showing me now is fame, but I don't think it's the dancing. They're showing me the show Fame, but I don't get that it's the actual dancing part of it. I get that maybe it's the filming, like you want to do something in the film industry or the entertainment industry. Is that correct, Jennifer? What I'm getting. Am I on the right track with that? They're saying you're doing something safe, but there's something else that you want to do that you're not doing. Like you want to do something in arts and entertainment, but what's paying the bills is what you're focusing on, and you don't know how to marry the two. And I totally understand that because my other jobs pay my bills and they take care of my wants and desires and needs. But this right here is what I want to do. Like if I could do this every day, all day, that's what I would do.
Lenovo.
Lenovo, your goose is cooked.
Lenovo, why would you come on somebody else's page and do that? That is so rude. Like if you
Rude.
were on live and I came onto your live and did that, would you be okay with that? I don't think that you would. So why would you come on my live as another fellow reader? Let's look at it in that way. As another fellow reader coming into my space and poaching my people. Like I hope you have a horrible week. I literally hope you have a horrible week.
Oh, you will. You will.
Like
So
I don't understand how people can come on there and do stuff like that.
Jennifer Teeter said, "No, ma'am. I recently applied for a job in the medical field. It's a significant pay cut, though, and I'm concerned if I'm offered the job, will I be able to provide for my child?
No, I heard a resounding no. And why are you taking this pay cut?
Yeah.
I literally heard, why are you taking a pay cut? Do you work for Best Buy or some big corporate establishment like that? And you're trying to get out of customer service and you're thinking that, oh, medical is, listen, you have to have the patience, the thick skin, and the wherewithal to be in the medical industry. It is not kind. It is not nice. Literally, you have to have that determination and that willingness to be in that industry. And a lot of people get in it because of the money, and you don't even seem like you're going to get the benefit of the money. So I'm getting that. They showed me Best Buy or a big box company like that. Like they showed me a company like maybe you're in customer service in some way, and you're trying to get out of that and into something else. But healthcare doesn't have to be the way that it should go. But I am getting that you want to do something more the art. Like not that you're doing it. Is there what is it that your desire job is? If you could decide what it is and you could get paid to do what it is that you enjoy, what would that be? Because I don't feel what you want to do. You're doing what pays the bill, and that's what most moms do, but you're not doing what you want to do. Like I just said, if I could do this every day, I would do this every day on a bigger platform to a bigger audience. I would do this every day. But what pays the bills is what I'm doing until I get there. So definitely don't take a pay cut.
She said, I'm in industrial work. I've always had a passion for emergency medicine and I volunteered for years.
That's not how they're giving it to me. Like they're literally giving me something behind the scenes in media, something to do with, let me see. I don't know. Um, if you're saying that you're not wanting to do something artsy or in that along that social media or entertainment industry, but that's what I'm getting. They're clearly showing it to me like you're not doing what you want to do. You're doing what you have to do. And you said you do industrial work. So why did they show me a big box? They showed me like Best Buy and they showed me like, so when you say industrial work, do you build big structures? Do you help do buildings or you survey the area? Is that why they're showing me big buildings being built? So not because now they're showing me construction sites, like the framing of the building going up. Is that what you do? Maybe that's what they're showing me because they literally showed me like a big box company. And so I thought, oh, well, maybe she works in customer service. So is that what you do? I work in the entire production. I don't even know what that means. Like you
Making
make
tires.
tires, you make tires.
Yeah.
No, I think going into the field that you're going into to take this big pay cut is not fortuitous for you and your family.
I'm getting 5 of cups.
What they're saying is you could probably take it on the side, like, oh, let me get a part-time job doing this until I can build up and get the experience that I need in order to do it. But a pay cut, you will not be able to take care of your family with the expectations that you have now or the lively or the way that you're living now.
Got the
No.
6 of Pentacles up reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Sheri.
I got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse.
I got the 5. I got the 5 of Pentacles.
So the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, like, so he's hanging on to every dollar he has. You know, he's just clinging on to it.
I got the 5 of Pentacles, which is
and I
temporary.
got the 2 of Pentacles reversed.
And I got the 2 of Pentacles upright.
And I got
the 5 of Cups.
And I got the 7 of Swords reversed.
I got the deception. When you show the 7 of Swords, I got the deception as her deceiving herself into thinking that this is a great move for her. I don't get that this is a great move at all.
I don't
Taking like I don't think that you'll be happy, and I don't think that you'll be able to provide to the level that you provide now. Now, if you're okay with cutting back on some things, then yes, you will be able to make ends meet, but you won't be happy about it.
Yeah.
And you'll always wonder if you should have stayed. They're telling me to ask you, what is the reason that you want to leave? Oh, because you said you've always wanted to get into emergency medical. They are clearly, and if this is not you, then it's somebody else. They are clear, because usually when it's medical, I get medical. they are clearly showing me something in the entertainment industry, and they're saying that you're not being honest about your desires. So I don't know why I would keep again not being happy. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm only telling you what I see. I don't know you personally, but they are showing me that you're not going with what you really want to do. And I don't know. If it's not you, then it may be somebody else in the chat, but I'm getting something in the entertainment industry, something that is let me see. I'm not getting healthcare at all. I'm just not getting that is what they're saying to me at all. Like I don't get any kind of healthcare vibe.
She's saying my current workplace has become a very toxic environment and it's beginning to affect my health. I work in tire production.
Should Jennifer take this pay cut?
I don't need no damn pinnacle to tell me that.
I gotta know. You can do what you want, but I gotta know.
I just hear no. I just hear this loud no, no, no.
Yeah.
Is the medical field what Jennifer truly wants to do? I gotta know. Like, I don't know if that's true. You said that's what you've always wanted to do, but is it that you wanted to do it because you thought it was a lucrative field? Oh, she said she's volunteered before. So I don't know. I'm just getting a no. Like, that's not it. Like, it literally is something in the entertainment. And so I'm going to ask her, what is it in entertainment that she wants to do? Were you interested in theater or acting or something like that? Because now they keep showing me like strong medicine, like that show. Was that something that you wanted to do? Like you wanted to be an actress or an actor or something in that realm? Like I feel like you had a dream as a child that you wanted and you never pursued it because the day-to-day trials and tribulations just took over. Okay, well, I didn't get a response. Who's next, Keena? That's all I have. I got a no on transferring to this new job. I got that you're not doing what you like to do, what you love to do, and that I didn't get a yes on taking this pay cut, but I'm not the person that needs to live your life or provide for your children. So you decide what it is. Like literally, I am working 2 other jobs in addition to doing these lives and personal readings. So the lives and the personal readings are what I enjoy doing, what I would want to do in the future in order to help others. But my other 2 jobs are what I'm doing in order to pay the bills and provide for my child. So maybe you could, again, keep the job that well, you know what? You said it's a toxic environment. So if you don't like it, I've been preaching all week. If you feel like you don't like it, it's a toxic environment, then leave. But they're showing me hurt feelings. Like maybe something was said and you got your feelings hurt and now you're ready, you're in a huff and you're ready to leave. So I don't know that they're actually mistreating you, but you got your feelings hurt and you want to leave. Like they're giving me that there's a dishonesty in you clearly admitting what you really, really want. That's how they're giving it to me.
Now, if it's a toxic work environment and it has anything to do with your supervisor, anything, my day job is human resources. Have you reached out to supervisors or management? If something is truly wrong, human resources or your supervisor or manager should really know if it's that toxic where it's affecting your health and it's between another coworker or whatever. That is something that human resources needs to know, especially if something like an investigation needs to be opened up. You can't keep that to yourself.
And Miss who was we reading? Keena put somebody else. Jennifer Teeter. If it's not, I could be completely wrong, but that's the image that they're giving me is that you're not doing what you really want to do. They're not showing me anything in the medical industry. Are any of you getting any hits about the medical industry or anything for her?
She says, I have nothing to be done.
Did you call the ethics hotline?
Or you may need to go to the EEOC, depending on
whatever the situation is.
Whatever
And
the
when you
situation.
say like, what is it that is the issue? Like, I feel like it's little things. Like, I don't. You know what? I'm not going to get into that because I feel like it's a feeling. They're giving me a feelings hurt thing. Like, I don't feel like there's complete honesty that's going on in the responses. Like, that's how they're giving it to me, and I could be wrong, but I don't know. Maybe I'm completely off. I'm just going to say I'm wrong in this situation and that you know your situation better than I do. If you say that there's issues happening at work and nobody's handling them, then by all means decide to leave. Take this medical job and see if you like it. But I would at least take it part time to see if it's what you really, really. Oh, you know, you said you volunteer. Go for it. Go for it. Do what feels best. But based on what I asked Spirit, the cards that I pulled and the information that we received, it's happening that way. But you know yourself better than I do. You know your situation better than I do. And all I'm doing is going on the information that I'm receiving from Spirit. And what I'm getting is that that's not the situation. But who's next, Keena?
It should be Jasmine.
All right,
Yes.
Jasmine.
Sleepwalks. No, it's not spirit. She has a medical condition.
So you said that you used to do it, but you outgrew it while you were when you were 6 years old. What was the reason that you were sleepwalking? When I asked, is it spirit led? I heard a no too. Is that what your pendulum said?
Yeah, my pendulum got to know.
I got that it's not spirit led walking. She like I get that her body's not fully settling down. You said a medical condition, Sheri. Like
Yeah.
I get that her body's not fully shutting down. Like mentally, she's not fully shutting down.
Have
She needs
you
some
taken
tea.
her to your Have you taken her to the pediatrician and let them know what has the pediatrician said about the situation?
What did you say, Sheri? I didn't hear you.
I said she needs some tea.
She may need some tea, but I don't see her 10-year-old drinking it. You might have to make it. You might have to make it an Arnold Palmer. Half tea, half lemonade. Um, I um she's
I
not.
don't think she's here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Miss Jasmine, we answered the question that you asked. No, it's not spirit. You need to take her to the doctor to find out what it is. And I'm getting that her mind and body are just not completely settling down. And then spirit told me to ask you, what was the reason that you were sleepwalking? Like, if this seems like
I
this
don't
is
think
something that was happening to you, did you find out why you were doing it?
I don't think she's here.
Okay, well, next. Keena, who's next? Elba Martinez, we've been on for 3 hours and 15 minutes. We're at the very end of the list. We literally have two more people to read. Normally, you would come in when we start the live and say you want a reading or you have a question, and then you would post your question, and then we would read you when you got along the list. We are now at the end of the mark. We're at 3 hours, and the list is closed, so we're not taking any more for any more today. But tomorrow, Shauna will be on, and you can go ahead and try to get a reading with Shauna. She will be on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Look for Miss Shauna. She's probably in one of our friend lists. You can come on with her and get a reading. Or Wednesday, Dawn and I will be back. So it'll be me and Dawn. And then on Saturday, we'll be back again. I mean, on Sunday, we'll be back again. Oh, and then on Thursday, Dawn and Shauna are also live. So there's multiple other ways that you can reach somebody this week: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. It's just that we're done for today. And I'm sorry you didn't make the list. All right. Renee says, relationship, will my children accept him eventually?
So Renee said her phone died. She told me that her phone died, but if we could just go ahead and do it, she'll go back and look. But since I know the situation, I'm gonna bow out.
Well, shoot, I got questions.
I'll tell you after.
Will the children accept this love?
Told you Pendizzle from the hood. He loud.
I gotta know, but I got that he's not nice to you. It's not that they don't like him. Like, it's not that they don't like him without reason. He's not nice to you. I feel like he belittles you. He does not. Okay. I'm getting littles like, oh God, are these little kids? Okay, no, they're saying no.
Are they grown?
They're grown. One is younger, still in school. The others are grown or in college.
They feel like you're a different person when you're around this person. Like, I don't get that they don't have a reason not to like this person. It isn't just like, oh, I don't want my mom to be with anybody. I just don't get that this is a very nice person to you, or like this person doesn't treat you right. Their father is still alive, and do they still, I feel like they still have connection to their father, or they're having a better relationship with their father in adulthood with them as a child. But I just don't get that this is a nice person. And I don't get, like, I asked the pendulum if this person, if they would like him, and I got a no on that. But I got, it's not without reason. Like, they don't like him, and there's a reason why they don't like this person. I'm going to use the Rachel True cards to see if I can get a card regarding your situation.
I got seasons. Like the person was only supposed to be in her life for a season or a reason, and they're in there too long.
I feel like there's information that's coming through that will, you'll be able to, like, I'm getting. So page of swords, to me, pages are people who bring information or lessons to you, or give you knowledge on a situation, get to help you change your thought. That's how I'm getting. And so this is a sword, so I'm feeling like you're going to get some truth. I'm going to try to get another card to go with that, but I'm feeling like you're going to get some more information that is going to give you the truth. I don't feel like this person is faithful to you either. Let me see.
Okay, so when you said that, I'm getting the same thing I got for the other lady. Like at first, it's some red flags that she think are pink. So she's not paying attention to the red flags, or she's making excuses for them.
Yeah, I'm getting that he's not faithful to you. And when I ask, are you aware that he's not faithful to you? I get a yes. I get, yes, he's not faithful, and that you are aware. And then I got the 7 of cups, as in you're hoping for one thing, like you're not really sure what you're going to get from this person. Like, does he come in a mood and you never know what it's going to be? Let me see what else they're giving me on this 7 of cups.
I got the same thing.
What?
That he's not faithful, and she knows it. But like I said, it's like she's making excuses.
Yeah, I don't get, like, this 7 of cups. Let me see where we're going with that. 7. We're going with the 7. I just cannot connect to these cards. I need a different set of cards.
Give me kind of message. I like honey. Thank you.
Okay, I'm hearing moonology, so let me go to the moonology cards. But I'm getting that you know that this person isn't faithful. You're hanging on to this person because you're thinking that you're not going to have anything else. Or have you been in this situation with this person for so long? No, that's not what it is. You know that this person is not treating you right. You know that you deserve better, and you're just holding on to this person, and you should let go. Is what I'm getting. I'm going to do
Is
these
she
numerology
comfortable?
cards. Hmm.
When Sheri, let me tell you something. When Sheri just leaned back, I got the word comfortable, like she's used to it, and she thinks that's how it's supposed to be. She's just been in it
Did
so
one of
long.
your I get that one of your children or your adult child is the adult the oldest is it an adult male because I'm getting that they've had words with this person and he maybe pushed your child or got a little bit more aggressive with your child than was necessary. I don't get that this is like a really kind person. Ugh. Like I get douchebag. That's kind of what I get about this person.
Okay, I heard asshole.
Okay.
So when you heard douchebag, I heard asshole.
Okay. So I got several cards. I got don't let your pride get in your way. Like you need to make this decision and um you need to end it. Like if that's what needs to happen, you need to end it. Don't let your pride get in the way. You need to let go. Um and then the next thing I'm getting is adjustments are required. Like you need to make an adjustment in this. Like you need okay, so adjustments are required. Adjustments in what you accept from other people. Oh my God, look, they gave me two moons. Okay. Look how these two moons fit together and they're becoming a whole moon, a full moon. One says adjustments need to be made, and one says hold your vision. You know what you want, you know what kind of relationship you want. They're saying hold your vision of what you want and make the adjustments that you need to let this go. I do not get a positive vibe from this person. I do not like being in this person's energy. I do not feel that they're nice to you. I don't know that this person is actually hurting you physically, but I do not get a positive vibe from this person. And I do get don't let like if you need help, like if you need to call in outside family members to help you to make this move, to make this separation, to get away, or to get this person off of you, they're saying don't let your pride get in your way. You need to set boundaries and you need to move on and disconnect. Literally, these two moons are almost putting themselves together in your reading. Like you need to make the adjustments and hold your vision. They're saying this is not a nice person and it's not a good mentor or a good example for your children. Like they even know that this person just isn't treating you right. And I see you like a lot of times being like, okay, 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 because you don't want to argue and just agree with what it is, even though you know that's not what you want. I do not feel like this. I got financial burden. Is this person a financial burden on you, or this person always come like I feel like you get on track financially, and this person comes through in some kind of way. You end up getting a setback, like something happens, and this person makes a oopsie or some kind of situation where it ends up costing you money in some kind of way. And so you keep getting set back. And at this point, your children are kind of distancing themselves from you because they don't want to deal with this person. And so they're thinking about, I'm getting that maybe they're thinking about, you know, when I get out of here, I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. If this is what you want, this is how you want to live your life. I'm not going to watch you let this person treat you this way is how I got it. So I hope that I I wonder if I'm right, but I'm hurt that I hope that I'm wrong in this situation because I don't want you to be in that kind of situation. But I am getting that you need to let go. And if you need to, they're very strong on this. Don't let your pride get in the way. If you need family or friends to come in and help you to make this move, to make this separation, to let it over, because I feel like you've said it's over before, but he's come back, kind of intruded and been his dominating masculine self, and you've just been like, okay, well, I guess we're still together. Like I feel like you want to go but you don't know how to go. So what we're saying is if you need somebody to come help you, ask for the help or ready or willing. Like I feel like he doesn't publicly treat you right, and some of your people are looking like this mofo, like I will f this nigga this. Listen, I will let this listen.
I
I
got
will let this mofo
Angie.
have it. Like, listen, they are not playing. Your family is not playing. And so what they're saying is say the word, say less. Just give us that nod, give us that blah blah blah, and it can happen however it needs to happen. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get he's a total vampire.
Yeah.
Financially, energetically, he
But
is
I get that he's a
basically,
big brute. Like, cause they showed me Brutus from Popeye. Like he's a big brute, like a big uh bully. I get that
oh,
he's a bully.
and he is literally like sucking her life force. Like her life, it's like I basically see. I don't know if you've seen like when just somebody just getting older by the minute.
Yeah, this isn't a good relationship for you. It's not. Oh, okay. So that's why the children. Okay. I'm getting that the children enjoyed their father. Like that's the reminiscent I'm getting. Like they're thinking about like this isn't how dad treated us. They keep showing me the Six of Cups, and that's that reminiscent energy. This isn't how dad treated us. This isn't how dad treated mom. So they're wondering what the hell. Like literally, I hear them thinking like what the hell is wrong with mom? Why is she allowing this person to treat her like this? Like he's not what their dad used to be. And I think the loneliness is also something that you're experiencing. But what they're saying is grieve and let this relationship go and move forward. Focus on your children and your family. But I am getting that this is not a good person for you. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I just keep getting that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know that what I'm saying is correct or not, but that's how I'm getting it. Like this is not a nice person. He's not necessarily nice to your kids, and I don't even think that he likes your kids. It's just like, oh, you have a stable environment,
He's
and
with her
I
for
can
money,
latch onto that stability that you
the
have.
money,
Exactly. So
the
I'm
money.
thinking, no,
He's
no,
using her. Period. Point blank. He's using
exactly.
her.
And as you said that, I said, is he using her? And I got a yes. So I'm thinking that you should let this go, definitely. But you decide what you want to do. Um, but your children are not happy. They are not happy in this environment. They do not like when he comes around. It's kind of like that creeper make your skin crawl when this person comes around. Like, ugh, why do I have to deal with this person? That's kind of how I get it. Like, no, thank you. Okay, so who's next, Kena? This is our last person. Is that correct? I think
I
it's
hope
pretty
so.
unique. Okay. Miss Pretty Unique, are you still here? I hope you are because it took us a long, long time to get to you and we're sorry. Is a
Okay.
person I'm dealing with for me. I got no. Is your person married or in another relationship? Like maybe you don't know that this person's married. Like I feel like there's holes in the story. Like this person disappears. Like I don't get that. I get that this person they're showing me a double life, like your life and then another life. So is either this person is telling you that they're going to be divorced and they're not. So let me see. Is the person that Pretty Unique dealing with married to someone else? Is the person that Purity Unique dealing with married to someone else? Ooh, that was a slow road. I got a yes though. It was very slow. Look, Pendizzle is not playing. Yes, look. So I get that he may be married to, and I asked, but that's when I first read your question. That's what I got is that he was obligated to somebody else, but also obligated to you. And I don't know that you know that this person is married, but I'm getting that he has a very good cover. Like if there's times where you can't reach him, or if there's conversation, like if there's any inconsistencies, there's always an answer for it. I hear the word serial cheater, like this is something that he does over and over and over again. um I get that you really do like this person and you're really shocked by what I'm saying right now. Like, no, that can't be true. So I am getting that you are shocked by what I'm saying and that you don't believe that this person would be that way. But but once you get done, you're going to start looking at little things and you're going to be like, wait, one plus one plus one plus one. Wait a minute, that makes sense as to why this, and this, and you just weren't following your intuition. So I'm getting I know that you want a kid, and so I'm getting new baby daddy. So then this new person because I do kind of get that you will have another kid. So this new person that you meet will be the better person, because I heard new baby daddy. Did that say lust?
No, it says surrender. She's
Oh,
not.
well, I thought that said lust.
Oh no, it says I sit. I can't stand you. It says I sit, and basically surrender. You're not surrendering to your intuition. You let your heart get in the way, because he can talk. He does the gifts. He does everything that he's supposed to do. And I mean, your heart is just a fluttering. So upstairs doesn't work as well. But you've had the intuition. You've been shown the signs a little bit. Did you? I know ASL, Sheri. Third leg. Yeah, girl. That's been the theme for tonight. Tonight's theme has been dickmatized.
Matized. Go ahead, Miss Sheri. What are you saying? What is your card?
She spelled out log. I know ASL. So she spelled out log, and she spelled out third leg. Third leg.
Say.
So once you put the cap on the cookie jar, that gut feeling will start working a lot better, and you'll start seeing the signs. Angie, I know you ain't yawning. It's only.
I'm sorry. That's just hunger. Listen, I got some greens in there, some cornbread, some fried catfish, and some
Look at Sheri's face.
honey and cheese. Sherry Berry, the door is always. You know I cook every Sunday, Sherry Berry. Come on over.
You know what I've eaten today? Popcorn chicken from Sonic.
I had a couple pieces of fish earlier, and a nothing bun cakes. I even got nothing bun cakes too, Sherry. I went and got the seasonal. I got the pumpkin spice. I got the red velvet. I got the chocolate chip, because that's what my son wanted, and I got the lemon. And I ain't gonna tell you how many of them little ones that I had. I ain't even go put myself out there like that. But it was more than one, and it was more than two. I ain't even gonna say.
It was not more than 5.
It was not more than 5. No, it was not more than 5.
So
They're saying thus far it was not more than 5. And I told Keena to come over and get these damn cakes, and if she don't come and get them, it ain't gonna be nothing left. So come on and get this cake, Keena. Pretty unique. So you're not responding. So
fire going.
True. You definitely usually respond when we say things like that when we're in the chat. So I'm not sure. I think that you're a little bit shocked. Like I'm getting shocked, like literally shocked that we're saying these things to you. But they're saying for the best interest of your family and the best interest of your child that you want to have, you need to find somebody else. I get a tall, thin built man, brown skin, not dark, brown skin, low haircut, not a very wide build, but a medium build, able to defend you, able to stand up for you, able to stand next to you and be a provider. Like this is a person that's coming to you. I keep hearing the word Jamal. I don't know if you know somebody named Jamal, but I get that this person is coming to you will be a little bit more gentler, will be more of a, like I see fun family vacations, like, oh, let's go. Like he'll have you doing adventurous things with the family that you haven't done before. Like, oh, let's pack up the kids and go camping. Future husband, I don't like camping. Don't ever say that to me in life. Don't. Future husband, don't ever say camping. But this person is the person that I'm seeing coming forward is actually and you know what? Because you are shocked. And if what we're saying does not align, do not accept it. If it does not resonate with you, don't accept it. But that's how I'm getting is that this person is not being honest to you. That's the information I got. But they're saying if you actually if you actually think about the actions and some of the questions that you've had, you'd be able to piece it together. Like they're showing me the word clue and putting the clues together. So you're saying that the person I'm describing just sounds like who you are with now, then maybe it's who you were now. And maybe I'm completely wrong. But when I first read your question about relationship, I got that he was married. And when I got into your energy just now, I got that he's married and that he's not being honest. I did the pendulum, I did the cards. So I don't know what else. If I could be completely wrong. Like I'm telling you the energy that I'm receiving. And again, I could just be completely off. But Alycia got the same thing I got, and Sheri Berry got the same thing I got. And so they're saying, look at the clues, look at the information, get out of your heart. They're saying, be the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords thinks with her head, not with her heart. They're saying, think with your, listen, not with the third leg, not with the
Put,
third leg.
put the lid. Put the lid on the jar.
So I'm getting that this person, this new person that you're going to have the kid with, because I'm getting that you will have a kid. Let me ask, is Pretty Unique going to have another child, give birth to another child? And I'm getting a circle. That's my yes. And then I got, and I'm getting a slow yes.
Pendizzle ghetto. I told you Pendizzle loud.
They be like, look, lady, is the person that Pretty Unique asking us about married to someone else? And I'm getting a yes.
My yes is very loud.
Your pendulum been with Pendizzle.
Is he going to divorce this person? No. He's not going to divorce that person. Like I'm getting that he's not, like this is something that he does. Like this is his regular thing. So I'm getting to know. And I could be completely wrong, but I would want you to at least think about all the inconsistencies that you've had. Think about some of the things that you've questioned and think about why you accepted the answer. Is it because you thought, oh, it's just me? Like they're saying, understand your intuition, understand that feeling. Those feelings are there for a reason. Like if you going like, okay, I've gone into a, like I've walked into a store or a situation and been like, you know what, this don't feel right. I walk back out because I just don't feel like this is a good thing. This is your interconnection to your higher power. This is your interconnection to your God source, to your ancestors. If they're giving you signals and giving you information that will help you to make a better decision, then you need to lean into them and stop doubting that what they're saying is incorrect. My people come to me all the time and I'll be like, that don't sound right. And then when it happened, I'll be like, oh, I guess you were right. But sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. We are digmatized. And I don't know if that's what the situation is here, but I'm getting that this person is not being honest with you. He's sincere and nice and fun, and you do have an enjoyable time. But if you're looking to marry this person, I'm not getting that you're going to marry this person. So let me see. Is this relationship that Pretty Unique is asking us about with this guy? Because she said, is it going to, I think the original question was something about, is it going to last? Is that what she asked you? Is it going to last? Is the relationship with the person you're Pretty Unique with going to last? And that's my no.
See, I got maybe, because it depends on Pretty Unique.
Like if you decide, but I gotta know. So it's all about deciding what you're gonna do. So she gotta know, and then she got a maybe. So the maybe could be if you decide, you know what, I love him that much, I'm gonna go ahead and see and wait it out to see if he's going to leave his person. Is Pretty Unique going to marry this person that she's currently with? I gotta know.
But Pretty Unique, I also heard what you need to do is you need to write out and you need to say it in effort every single day. Spirit, my guides, my angel, show me the red flags. Show me the red flags. Show
Make
me
it
the red
plain, make
flags.
it clear. Make it plain, make it clear.
Make it clear. Show
Look,
me
if that
the
means
red
I have to
flags.
pull up and see him sitting in a car with somebody that take me there, why do I all of a sudden want Dunkin' Donuts on my way to work and I never have Dunkin' Donuts and I pull up and there he go right there. Whatever your intuition is, like I feel like they've been trying to navigate you to it and you have not been listening to what they've been saying and they've been trying to show you the right way. Your grandmother, is your grandmother deceased? pretty unique because I feel like your grandmother was a very strong person, and I'm getting gosh, grandmother. I'm getting a grandmother energy, an outspoken grandmother who tells it like it is and who does not care about your feelings. So I'm getting your grandmother. I'm getting a very strong energy about. Keena said, "Ask, open my eyes to open the eyes to the to my understanding." So ask them to be, but I am getting a grandmother energy. She does not like this person.
She said, yes, she is deceased.
Mabel, who's Mabel? Mary. I'm getting an M name. Does your grandmother name start with an M? Mabel, maybe. Maybe.
Martha?
I'm getting an M name. Does your grandmother's name start with an M? And it could be. I'm getting on your dad's side, not your mom's side. Is that correct? Oh no, they're saying no, not your dad's side. It's your mom's side. So it is your mom's side that I'm getting this energy from. I feel like she wore her hair tightly curled. She was a church person. There's something about what she was buried in, something about gray and pink. Is there something about the color that she was buried in? Something about pink and okay. Something about pink and gray. What is the pink and gray?
She said, yes, she did.
She was a church lady. She did wear okay. So okay. I'm hearing now, I taught you better than that. Like you knew better than that. Like you should have known based on the way that we are. Like I feel like your grandmother was very religious, very, we don't do things like that. Like she was very into what was appropriate, what looked good, like how people see you in the community and being very appropriate. And she would like she literally has a switch in her hand, like, no, you need your ass whooped on this situation is how she's doing it. But I'm getting there's something about the pink and gray. They won't let me go with the pink and gray, and I feel like there's more gray in it than there's pink in it. Was your grandmother buried with a hat on? I feel like she had on a hat, or she was a church mother and she wore a hat. Because I'm getting a pretty hat that she's worn either to church or she wore like she was a mother of the church is kind of how I'm getting it. Very well respected. Um, and there would be no inappropriateness associated with her name. Like if she did anything, nobody in the community would know. She was very upstanding person. Is this the life you would want for your daughters? Is what I'm hearing. She always wore a hat. So I see the hat. I see this pretty little hat with the flowers on it, and it looks like it has a little maybe veil or something right here that comes down. So I see this hat. I'm asking her to give me more information that you would know. Something about your girls. She thinks that you're raising your girls right, like you're doing a good job with the girls, but is this the life that you would want for your girls? If your girls met someone like this, would you want them to pursue this situation? Would you want them to make the decisions that you're making? Lily, what is it about a lily? Is it the flower or is one of your children's name Lily? I'm hearing the word lily. And they're actually showing me, I don't know what a lily looks like, so I don't know. It could be a tulip shit. I don't know. Oh no, I think it is. They're showing me this really pretty flower. Oh, they're showing it to me from Beetlejuice too. So something about a lily. Did everybody wear lilies, or is there something about lilies? Did your grandmother like lilies? Flower. Um, the flowers on the hat or the flowers, okay, the flower. Did your grandmother like lilies? Because I'm asking her to give me confirming things so you know that I am actually talking to her and that I'm not making this up. So the flower that I'm seeing is a lily. Um, something about the funeral. There's something about the funeral. And her name isn't Mabel. Like, what is this Mabel, this M name? What am I getting with this M name? Mabel. She had lily flowers. Okay, so I get the lily. She's telling me about the lily, so that is confirmation. Her name isn't Mabel or anything along the lines of that, or is there someone in your family named Mabel? Okay, lily flowers at the funeral. Okay, I got that. So the Mabel person doesn't make sense to you. Okay. It's not maybe, it's Mabel. They're showing me the actual spelling, Mabel. Is there a relative named Mabel in your family? Nonetheless, your grandmother is saying she's proud of you for the job you're doing with the kids. She sees you working hard. She sees you at the end of the day tired and in tears. So, like, are you a person that takes a bath? Because I see you making bath water, getting in the tub, and just sitting there crying. Like you've worked really hard. She sees all those things. I'm getting goosebumps. So I'm getting no Mabel. Don't ring a bell. Okay, then I don't know because they're showing it to me spelled exactly like that, Mabel. And then they're showing me like you making bath water, sitting in a tub, and just crying, and not like at the end of your day. She sees all of those things. She wants to comfort you, but you need to gosh. Okay, yes, she sees you when you're having those tearful moments. She does want to comfort you. She does want you to have a better life. Did she leave you an inheritance or something valuable? Because I'm getting inheritance or value or something that was left that you may not know about. Um, were you 17 when she passed, or is there something about 17? Did she die in 2017, or were you 17 when she passed? There's a 17 that she's giving me. That Pompeii, I feel like we read that about. Okay, I'm not going into that question because I feel like we did it, but pretty unique. What did I just ask you?
Did she pass in 2017 or was she 17 when she
So
passed?
you weren't 17. So I'm getting a 17. There's something about a 17 that I'm getting to. Was her birthday on the 17th? Does 17 have any significance for you? Because they're showing me 17. You said you're not 17. She didn't die in 2017. Did she die 17 years ago? Is your birthday? So there's something to do with the 17. Okay, well, okay. Okay, so let me see what her ultimate message is. She's proud of you. You're doing a good job. She sees your pain. It's not all in vain. Um, your hard work is paying off. Like I feel like you're the first of your family to do this. Like you're making advancements that the rest of your family haven't done, and being an example or being that person, being that pioneer is hard. Not going the traditional route that the family normally would do is hard. Like whatever the family normally would do, you're doing something out of the box and something different. But relocation is okay. What does South Carolina have? Oh no, you said Florida, but they're giving me something about South Carolina. Is your family from South Carolina? Because I'm getting that lush green, and I keep seeing South Carolina. So there's something to do with South Carolina, um, and being South opportunities in the Carolinas. So maybe you're wanting to go to Florida, but Carolina is where you need to go. Like I'm getting, like they're showing me that stethoscope, they're showing me that medical industry, and they're showing me that there's opportunities for you in South Carolina, and that you could, and your possible future husband is in maybe South Carolina, but that's all I'm getting. So that's what I got. She is proud of you. You're doing a good job with your girls. Um, She sees your pain. She sees you crying. She wants to comfort you. Um, you're not connecting the memories that you have with her trying to connect with you. So be open to being able to receive her, connect with her. Like when you like, I feel like you crave a certain food or smell a certain thing, and it's something that she cooked. Did she cook something in the oven? Like I'm getting a crumbly pie, something with blueberry or some kind of pie that she cooked. Did she make a sort of pie? She says, no, I'm going south. Isn't South Carolina south? Well, I don't know where you at, so I don't know, but south. Um, I'm just telling you what I'm getting. So you're saying no to South Carolina, but I'm getting that there's opportunities in South. You can go to Florida if that's what you want to go to, but I'm getting South Carolina. I'm getting lush green grass, lots of trees, lots of water, lots of growth. Like that's where your growth is. I hear Carolinas. So you can go to Florida if that's where you want to go, but that's not what I'm getting. And then I'm getting that's it. That's all I got. So I think that was the last person on the list. We've been on almost 4 hours. I'm done. Emma, you can come back tomorrow, and Shauna will be on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time. Don and I will be back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time. And then Thursday, Don and Shauna will be back on. And then on Sunday, me, Sheri, and possibly Alycia will be back on. Don't look like that. Don't look like that. So that's all I'm getting. Pretty unique. If you get any hits on anything that I said, or you get some confirmations, like I feel like you're gonna have to go back to your mom to figure out what that 17 means, who Mabel is. So the things that they're saying to go to your mom about the 17, about Mabel, about the pink and the gray, and then about this blueberry crumble type pie or something. There's some kind of dessert that she used to make, and they're showing me crumble on top of it, like a crumbly crust. And then I'm getting a purplish bluish gooey inside. So I'm getting that it's blueberry or rhubarb or something like that. I'm getting some kind of dessert that she needs to make. Yes, you can come back tomorrow, but it will be Shauna. It won't be me. It'll be Shauna in the morning, Pompeii. And I think she's listed as Naturally Divine Goddess on YouTube. And so if you go through my YouTube people that I'm subscribed to, Naturally Divine Goddess is in there, and she'll be back on tomorrow doing readings also. So clarify those things, pretty unique, and then come back and let us know if we were right. You can inbox me with that information, or let me know if I was way far off. But again, with the relationship, do what you think is best. But I am getting that you really should follow, like look into your intuition. So that's what I'm getting. It was a long night, y'all. We muddled through. We muddled through. And I'm so hungry. I'm about to eat like they just released me from a hostage situation.
They did. We just did.
Literally, I am about to eat. I'm about to have me some collard greens, some cornbread, and I made some sweet cornbread. I made the sweet version of it, not the regular version. So I got some sweet cornbread, and I got some fish. I still got some catfish that I fried, and I got some macaroni and cheese. So I'm about to have me a nice plate of food. Is Miss Linda still in here? Oh, there she is. As soon as I say it's Miss Linda in there. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you? You weren't vocal. Are you cooking, Miss Linda? Is that what you're doing? Is that why we didn't hear from you a lot? She says she wants some cornbread. I'm about to tear this cornbread up. And it looked like my grandmother cornbread. Like my grandmother used to make her cornbread in one of them big, deep cast iron skillets, and it looked like cake. And before you know it, you be done cut into it, but it still be good.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Linda, you not cooking? This the second weekend you ain't cooked?
Miss Linda says she tired of y'all.
Miss Linda is like, whatever. This is our affirmation. I have infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. We say this every morning. I say this as soon as I open my eyes every single morning. I think the collective energy on us all saying it will bring in the abundance that we want, will bring in, will make it even stronger. Keena says she don't say it every morning, but I literally say it every morning. Sometimes before I open my eyes, sometimes before I grab my phone, before I do anything, I literally say, because I'll wake up and be like, oh man. And then I'll think, nope, we're not even going to start our day like that. I have infinite abundance and all my wants and needs are met. I am open to all the opportunities that the universe has for me. Today is going to be a good day. And then I grab my phone and look and see what messages I have. And I carry the rest of my day, but I try to set my day to say it's going to be a great week. Like I've already determined that it's going to be a great week. Ride or die, win, lose or draw. I've always said that this is going to be a great week. Oh, That's what Pam says. She says it. She says it every morning. She says it several times a day. Literally, sometimes on my walk, I'll get into a negative thought. Nope, revert that and start saying this right here. Affirmation, like the collective energy. Let's put that collective power on it. Let's be mindful of what we're saying and call in abundance. Like I've already said, I already saw me scratching off my lottery ticket winning $5,000. Like that is my next thing. I literally saw me scratching uh, um a scratch off and winning $5,000. I'm claiming it. I'm seeing it. I'm picturing it. I'm visualizing it. I'm calling it into my vortex, into my atmosphere, into my vicinity, wherever it needs to be.
Yes,
Pam
ma'am.
said, "My infinite abundance, wants, and needs are always met, and I thank God every day." All right, guys. So that's it. We're right at the 4 hour mark. Thank you all for joining. See you all next week or sometime later in this week. Again, if you want to make the class, email advice at Sonora Mystic Tarot. The class is Tuesday night, and we just kind of help you to develop your abilities or to see your abilities, recognize your abilities, and we practice reading each other. So again, advice at Sonora Mystic Tarot. If you want tea from Sheri, Kina, can you post Sheri's info in the comments? Alycia she just come in every week and offer her wisdom. So until she's ready to go to the next step, that's all it is. So there's Sheri's information if you want to order some tea. I'm about to get my second order of tea. Also Pam's Glam. Pam F is in the comments. I ordered from her and got I have information coming from Pam's Glam. So feel free to catch her live and order from her too.
And don't forget cinnamon for abundance. Wipe your doors down with peppermint oil. Wash it with warm water and peppermint oil for abundance.
Okay. All right. So Miss Pretty Unique just inboxed me and said that her daughter was born in 2017. That's what she got. So this daughter, there's some connect. Okay. There's some connection your grandmother has to this daughter of 2017. Like, is she a quiet person? Is she like a reserved person? Is there like I get her kind of being like a shrinking violet, and they're saying that she like you need to like I feel like you need to have a conversation with her, or you need to have a little bit one-on-one time with her. Um, so she's 5. Like, yeah, have a little bit more conversation with her, a little bit more one time with her. Um, but there's something about your grandmother and her. Like, was your grandmother already passed, and she's letting you know, oh, I know that you have this daughter. So there's something about the 2017 kid and your grandmother. Like, she really likes her, or they're showing me a shrinking violet. Like, you just really need to have some more one-on-one time with her. Like, I feel like she's a pretty outgoing kid when she's comfortable. Like when she's comfortable in the environment that she's in, she's really uh talkative. She's really smart. She's really knowledgeable and stuff that and smart, but she's a little bit I'm getting unsure. So just spend a little bit more one-on-one time with her, do a little bit more fun things with her, help her to develop her confidence, like get her confidence out. Like, is this her first year of school or something like that? All right, well, that's all I got. Yes, she reminds me of my grandmother. And yes, she is very smart and talkative.
I think that the grandma's reincarnated, and that's what I'm hearing is it's a reincarnation.
Oh, so that's what she's getting, is that the grandmother reincarnated through your daughter. Like, I really do get a very strong connection with the grandmother and the 2017. They just kept showing me 17, 17, 17. So it's either that she is a reincarnation, um, or or your grandmother has a very strong connection to your daughter. So talk to her and ask your daughter if anybody comes to her in her dreams, or if she has an imaginary friend. See if she
Yes,
has an
that's
imaginary friend.
important.
Because a lot of time we talk to spirits and it's like an imaginary friend. Go back. What was Sheri saying?
I said yes. Ask her about the imaginary friend.
Yes, that like she said, ask her if she has an imaginary friend or if
And
she talks to anybody that we don't see. Like maybe she
There's
only sees
something
this
about like
person.
butterflies, something about butterflies.
Oh, and something about butterflies. So talk to her about butterflies, imaginary friend, dreams about somebody that she may know. And again, ask your mom about Mabel. Like there's something about that Mabel. That name will not go away. So that's all I'm getting, ma'am. But your daughter is going to be fine. She is going to be just the I get science, like because they're showing me what was that movie that Taraji P Henson was in about the people who help do the math for the shuttle launch. What was the
Hidden
name of the
Figures.
movie? Hidden Figures. I'm getting that type of energy, like smart as a whip, like that, like math, science. She's going to be into it. Nurture that. I'm about to drink my tea in a few minutes, Sheri. Just it's 10. I gotta be up to 10 o'clock because Brandon don't get off to 10 o'clock at night. So I'm about to have this nice food. I'm probably about to watch what was this Practical Magic? What was the movie with
Hocus
the true?
Pocus.
No, with the girl with True
Craft. The
Craft.
Craft.
I'm probably about to watch that.
I don't know. My head is pounding, so I'm about to go.
Maybe you need some water. I know.
I just
Listen, I'm trying my hardest to get these bottles in, and it's just not. Praise the Lord.
it's my only one for the day. I'm still trying.
This is my second one, so I'm doing good because usually I have half or none.
Yeah. This was coffee and then it was tea. And then water.
All right. So guys, we're leaving. Have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. See you guys next week or sometime later this week. Thank you all for joining in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let everybody know about us, and then hope to see you back soon.
Gang